Welcome to Role Seekers, everyone, and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of normal gamers just like you, play Dungeons & Dragons for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. I talked real fast so we can get right into the game. Here are the Seekers! Bum, 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 bum.
We were quiet today, huh?
Hi.
It's,
I
yeah,
didn't get the dance memo.
we should all, like,
I
make
that
some
every
kind of
time.
noise.
I'm not being paid enough.
Caramba!
right. Okay.
For our podcast listeners,
That's got
there are
great,
5 of us
great
here.
podcasting.
So
There's
wonderful.
6 of us here.
Including me, there's 6.
If we're counting our sound technician, 7.
7. Thank you, Darrell Ritchea Music. Thank you. So guys,
But our podcast listeners will not hear.
if this is your first time
Hopefully.
joining in, welcome. We play a homebrew style game of Dungeons and Dragons with an epic theme, but some of the antics are very Monty Python. So hopefully you will enjoy. It is Saturday night, and that's when we like to play, but we will be changing that up next year, hopefully. So excited about that. Lots going on. This is the penultimate game for our season finale. So there's a lot to get done. We have Calvin has returned. So, but not as Montague, as a new character that we'll meet.
Not
here.
as Killian?
Yeah, not as
That is
my other
Killian.
new character.
Killian's not
Killian.
here. Killian is not here.
I'm
you guys
just gonna
teleported away. So
have so many characters, and they're gonna play them all at the end.
Yes, it'll be an epic finale.
Oh no.
All right, everyone. So we have a big announcement tonight. We have a new partner who has sponsored this game. They are the Grinning God. They are a 3D printer that creates homemade STL files, and they have given us access to some of those that we will be using in tonight's game. The players have not seen all of these unless they watched the video we posted a couple hours ago, but you will get to see them right now.
Ooh.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So thank you so much, Grinning God. We're really excited about this partnership. Hopefully you'll see some more 3D prints from them, and you should see some tonight. One of those characters I'm going to hold up right now, and I will pass it out to the group, because he might not make an appearance.
Ooh.
Anybody know who this is?
Mal.
Is it
Carth'igan.
Oh, who is it?
Dinar?
It is Len!
Was that
Lendo Maloran! I'll pass him around. Boom, boom.
That'd be off key.
All things that you think it is,
It's not.
it's not.
Or is it?
Or is it? It's not.
And then everything you hope it isn't.
It is. Or is it?
Oh, yes. Now that I see it. Yes.
So,
Very cool.
our sound technician also does the painting for these. So, just a hobbyist painter, but does, I think, a phenomenal job. So, hopefully
Oh,
I was just
gonna
going to ask, we printed and painted that?
Yeah, we printed and painted that.
That's amazing.
So, yeah,
That's-
so,
that's
and that's
incredible.
Darrell Ritchea. So,
He's so cool.
yeah, that's awesome. And there's some other ones I'll pass out when they come out, and they're pretty sweet.
Awesome.
So,
Helmet is like
if you guys want to pick up down there, that is going to be,
This guy?
if we get to him, Joseph Carth'igan for the evening, dressed up in some armor.
It would usually be
Oh,
Rogaire.
God. That doesn't look like him.
Well, he's in armor.
No, it's
I know.
really going to go.
So we'll have, just pass it around for just.
Did you just say if we get
I was like, I was trying to just the camera.
What do I do? I don't know what you guys are gonna do. So,
We don't either.
all right, everyone, we're gonna jump into the recap here in a couple of seconds, but it is Saturday night. Let's roll.
Saturday.
Oh, no.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome to Role Seekers. We're going to jump into the action tonight. We have a quick recap. So lots been going on. This is our 24th game, so we have been playing for a long time. A lot of adventures.
24th, like Christmas
Where
Eve.
we're at right now, however.
Oh.
What?
Penultimate day before Christmas. Did I say that right?
The group found themselves on the shores of Karagas. This is not known to the audience. However, that was where our group's last campaign took place. We played for 3 years, so we're kind of weaving some of those story elements into this campaign, which is exciting. I hope that you guys... I think it's awesome. But anyways, what they found is they found an ancient civilization. Basically, they saw some of the characters from the last campaign, but they were... the civilization had fallen to ruin. So they didn't actually encounter anybody. They found some of the statues of some of their old characters. They found one of the mausoleums or tombs of one of the main characters. And Jamie's character, Clara, discovered that she is the daughter of Tashnar Adamar, the #1 NPC from our last game. Tashnar talked like... Tashnar Adamar! So he was... That voice... is who he was. So
That's good.
It
That's
doesn't.
good.
It basically imagine a paladin / barbarian. Boom.
Yeah.
So they had built a kingdom. The kingdom had fallen to ruin, but it is still surrounded by flying griffins. And there's obviously still life in this kingdom. However, they have not encountered any other than Horatio the Wind Whistler, a very strange NPC who likes to steal people's voices and has since stolen Trevor or Elric's character's ability to play the flute.
Oh, no.
Woodwind instruments.
Woodwind instruments. His automaton,
And then he immediately tried to use his automaton.
and then he immediately tried to cast Shatter by blowing his automaton. It didn't work.
Oh, that's great.
The other group, because we did split the party.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun.
No.
The other group decided to go toward the Golden Citadel to reach out to help Joseph Carth'igan reclaim the dynasty of the Carth'igans against his brother Stefan, or as we know him as Sweat His Steve, the dreaded Sweat His Steve.
Dear God.
On their way there, they encountered the Flowers, a group of pirates from Game 1 of Role Seekers, led by Catherine and Seabark and Snake Eye Joe. So, which is important because if we know Bud had encountered Snake Eye Joe in his backstory. They got on the ship, tried to haggle with Catherine. She wasn't having it. They weren't really paying attention where they were going. They get close enough to the Citadel, and the Citadel full-on attacked them with harpoons, basically destroying the Marigold completely, while the rest of the Golden Inquisition accosted them. Lyra, being Lyra, decided to give the prayer symbol of Ozeron, evoking a challenge to their great warrior, and as she was killed in that fight, the group decided that that was not her fate, and thus changed it. The biggest thing that, of course, happened in this is that one of the versions of Cecil said that she was cutting you loose, that she no longer needed you, that this is where your story ended. But the Fated used their starry eyes and said, no, you don't get to choose that. Dun, dun, dun. And that is where our game came to an abrupt end.
Oh, no.
So, as we continue tonight, I think that Lyra and Valran, please roll a d20, add nothing to it. Winner goes first.
Seabark main character.
6.
12.
Valran goes first.
You're a
Double the
no.
roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting to this is the penultimate game. Lots should happen tonight. I'll see you on the other side.
Right. I'm ready.
Can we get some volume on the music? Thank you.
Crash.
So, Clara is not here, and normally we have NPCs become one of our favorite people, but tonight I am going to play her as her normal character for just a little bit, because this is a pretty serious scene. Clara leans over the sarcophagus of her now recognized father. She becomes weak at the knees and begins to fall, reaching for Valran's help to keep her up. As she looks over the sarcophagus, she touches the two great swords that lie atop it. This one's his. She straightens it. But this one this one comes with. Picking up one of the great swords, non-proficient with it, she puts it on her back and ties it, not having a sheath. If the time comes, maybe I will share it. But now I need it close to me. Valran, what does this mean?
I don't know.
She looks back at the sarcophagus and, using druidcraft, forms moss and flowers upon it. I don't even remember him. And he waited his whole life. She begins to cry. Joy! Joy! You have returned, Treed. There is time for celebration. Vexed, a large machine moves over and brings over a large barrel. Please, enjoy. He sets it down and cracks the lid. The finest ale of Nra. 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 He continues to shut on and off, as you saw him a few minutes ago in the atrium, turning himself off. He turned on, gave you ale, and is turned off again. His power supply seems to be running low.
Can I guess, I don't know, nature this to see how old and if it's even good?
Sure. Knowledge nature, I think. You could also do survival if you're worried about it being poison.
6 with a natural
Yeah,
1.
yeah. Oh.
It is poison.
I mean, you didn't. Yeah, it is poison.
Obviously.
From your vantage point, I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink this.
Okay.
Does alcohol go bad?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, it can.
I mean, it can, but like,
I'm like-
he definitely thinks it's
The
bad.
alcohol
Virus
part
of it.
won't go bad, but the stuff that's in it could definitely like skunk out.
Oh yeah, because don't they put like yeast in it?
They put- yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff.
Aaron, I don't want any of that.
Neither do I.
We came all this way. What do we do now? There's nothing here.
Maybe there is. Maybe you were meant to find this.
Perception check.
Okay. 16.
From outside, near the atrium where the mechanical automatons are, you begin to hear the sound of cranking, like... It sounds like the elevator is going down.
I'm gonna go and see if I can, because the floor is glass, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go and see if I can peer down to see if something or anybody is below.
What is your passive?
My passive perception is 11.
Okay,
Jamie's
so
is like almost 20.
it's just too far
Okay.
with that. You can do a perception check, though.
Okay.
Too far to make discernible details.
She's got a +8.
She's distraught.
12.
She's not going to help you guys very much.
So
Because she's not here.
no, passive is 11. I rolled a 12. So
Yeah, so it's a little too murky down there, too dark.
okay. I guess I'll retreat back into the sarcophagus room with her and kind of just be on my guard because something is possibly coming up. I know she's distraught, so I'm just gonna give her time and space and to try and process this while we can.
What happened here? Time! A little green goblin sits in the corner.
Of course.
Balron, is everything okay?
I don't know. This is a strange place. I've never seen anything like this.
All right.
Our goal was to go to your sacred tree, and we came here. The griffin brought us here.
I thought that it seemed rather serendipitous. And it obviously brought us here for a reason. This is my father.
This is your home?
I don't remember. The last thing I remember was running through the forest as a babe, looking up at what I think was my mother. I don't know.
If I remember right, there was... she read inscription about her and stuff like that. Is there any other detail about her as a child here? Like murals or other inscriptions or...
You've not seen anything like that?
Okay.
No. This room looks like it just honored the dead.
Okay. And same with the whole building we're in. There was the big monument down below honoring all the heroes. Perhaps if we leave this building, this seems to be a memorial of sorts, and you were meant to see this, you were meant to be here, but maybe there's something outside of this to help jog your memory or to give you more information about who and where you came from.
Okay. I just want to say a couple words to him.
By all means. And I'll try to get Trash King to follow me out.
What?
I'll be like, oh, did you see this treasure?
What? And he walks out with you. You think that these things are worth something? He's kicking some of the broken automatons.
Yeah. Start picking through them.
All right. This has gotta be useful! Help me get it out! He's pulling like the central rig. It'd be like trying to pull the frame of a car out. Help me get this!
Do any of them have are they just like machines? They have anything special in them looking? No.
They have some crystals.
Yeah. Is he going for any of those?
No, he's
He
going
wants the
for
frame.
the frame. There are obvious crystals powering these things.
And we've seen him steal a whole statue, so it's not like
The elevator sounds like it's coming the opposite direction. Coming back up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on my guard. I'll have my hand on my blade, and I'll keep facing the elevator while my back is to her so she can have her privacy.
You see Elric standing by the door watching Clara. He turns to you. I think she's gonna be okay.
oh, there we go.
I hate that I'm, like Trash King said, in time. Or time. But in time, perhaps.
Time! Time heals all wounds.
Yeah, nope.
I will say, though, that sometimes time takes a long time.
Yep.
It's very delicious.
Yep.
Well, as you guys are talking, all of a sudden you just hear,
Sucks.
there we go! And he has the frame of the creature removed, and you see burn marks all around the metal, but don't see anything that could have produced that. He starts pushing it into his bag.
Like he had a cutting board. Oh, man.
Well, anyways, it's really exciting to find all of this new and exciting things, but you guys promised me gold.
We have to find a way to the tree.
Oh. Can we talk to the griffin bird?
Yes, but we might have some things to deal with.
I'll bow at it this time.
Good. Good. They're very proud. And I think you learned that last time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Proud. Lyra says that that's spelled P-R-O-U-D. R W O I F G.
Freufge.
We're
view.
we're gonna work on that. Good job. Yeah.
Yeah, working on it. So at this time, your passive 11 will see through the glass that there is a group of 6 what look like humanoid figures on the elevator, and they are dressed in all black, and they seemed heavily armed, and they are coming up to your position.
Elric is outside the doors with me,
Yep.
and there are doors, right? I'll make sure that Elric and Trash King see what's going on, and I will kind of slowly close the doors so that she is undisturbed, and we'll try to.
Sure. So last image you see as you close these very large doors is Vex kind of turns and looks towards you as the doors shut, and you just hear defense. And there's a pinion of light on Clara as she's leaning over the mausoleum. You see a tall, slender figure dressed in all black. She has a black plume of feathers going down to the small of her back. You see that she is covered in many different, she is covered in large, like robed garb, but peeking out of the small wrapped fabric is silverish black metal. She carries a long halberd, and she has long, slender fingers and looks very pale. Almost weak and sickled is her skin. Her eyes kind of inlaid underneath the cloth that covers the bottom part of her mouth. And even though at this first glance she looks sick, the way she carries herself and the way she holds her blade, you know that she's well trained. She steps forward, the five more masculine figures behind, concealing their weapons behind the same dark garb. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
You do not understand her. And you see all of the men behind her hit at the same time, going from a feet together stance to a feet apart stance.
I cast Comprehend Language.
As you do, you see one of them immediately grabs the blade and kind of leans toward, but they don't react as the spell seems to be centered upon you. And you come to this place and defile it with your needs. You will not leave here alive. You're hearing just the end of her what she's been saying.
I don't think they would understand me.
No, I think that's tongues.
Yeah.
Because you speak it all.
Yeah, I just.
But see, they can't understand common.
Right.
It is common.
It is. Most people do understand it.
All right, she said, and you come here to defile this place with your needs.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you defile the place with your needs?
Is that you, Calvin?
We mean
That
no
your
disrespect. We're here seeking answers only.
You hear the other ones. Whoosh! They do not seem to understand that tongue.
Okay, what did she say?
Does comprehend language tell you what language it is?
No.
You just understand.
Oh,
Yeah, and it lasts an hour, so.
I was just curious.
Peasant tongue. Filthy.
Great. This is gonna be wonderful. God. I guess I'll like put my hands up and just like try to like diffuse the situation with like my body language, like let them know that I'm not a threat. Like we're not a threat.
Okay. Do you say anything?
If they don't understand me.
They don't understand common. Or she did actually understand common. She didn't like it.
Okay.
Because she definitely responded to you.
Yeah.
With peasant tongue.
I will try again in Elvish.
Okay.
Like, we're only here seeking answers. We mean no disrespect.
The guards stand up straight. You speak an ancient tongue. The way she talks changes as you can tell that she has changed languages into Elvish.
That's what she said. I speak an ancient tongue. Is it ancient? Well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
For them it is.
Yeah. Yes. I speak that and one other.
Why are you here?
A griffin brought us.
She looks to the behind. Looking over to a rather looks more studied, perhaps sage-like, does not seem to be reaching for a weapon. She looks over to see if this person has any insight whether or not you are telling the truth.
Okay. Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Okay. Nat 20.
Good. Start
I'm-
to the
a
game.
griffin brought us.
Paladin.
On a chariot.
These do not seem like grave robbers. All but one.
The one currently grave robbing.
Actively, yeah.
We have two guys with like spears. It's like,
He's like doing it in front of you though. Like he's definitely
He has not
hiding
really
it.
stopped.
And nor will he.
I turned to her. He is telling the truth.
Are you more comfortable in the common tongue?
It makes no difference to me.
And your friends, would they prefer common?
I don't know what Elric speaks.
I'm not positive off the top of my head.
I mean, he
I
wasn't.
believe
half
Elric
bling,
speaks.
I believe.
I know Jamie speaks Elvish.
I know he speaks common.
Yeah.
He speaks.
Trash
What
King
does-
definitely would like it if everyone spoke in Goblin.
He needs his needs met.
Well, I can't do that.
I think they'd probably attack you right now if you spoke in Goblin.
They probably would.
4 E's, if you don't mind.
Are you with that creature? Tink, tink. You got this, Valren?
Yes.
You keep sick company.
He's a work in progress.
They kind of murmur to themselves, it is a goblin.
I like to walk over to Trash King.
Okay? Hold this!
Just hands you.
What did he hand
He
me?
hands you an arm.
An arm?
It's still connected to the main body.
Like lifting it.
What do you expect to do with this?
Give me a second! He's got to roll for this. All right, hold on. If my calculations are correct,
Oh God.
then this should boom. There's an explosion of like blue arcanic energy that blasts a hole into the floor and into the wall of the glass. Trash King goes flying all the way across the room. Just, boom, and hits the thing. The arm explodes in your hand as he connected one of the wire systems into one of the arcanic crystals, causing an overload explosion. Wind is now buckling through into the tower. Dexterity saving throw,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Sir.
Oh, great. That's a 11.
Okay, so the glass gives way underneath you after you took max damage, 8 damage.
Oh no.
Falls and he dies.
And as it hits, the glass shatters, and you are able to get one hand on a piece of the glass. At this, the guards all take an immediate defensive position, and 2 of them run sliding to your aid. They will attempt to help you. One of them cannot reach you. They both cannot reach you. So the 2 of them, you will see they will not be fast enough to reach him.
So am I like over an edge? Or?
Yes, the
Oh,
glass
no.
just like falling through the ice. You are now like you're not on the outside of the tower though. Like you were looking down probably 1,000 feet to the bottom of the tower.
Oh,
How,
great.
how far from me is he?
I would say no more than 20 feet.
I will Misty Step to him.
Okay, and you will be able to grab him.
Perfect.
What's your strength?
Strength is wizard.
12.
Okay, so you have him, but
he a big guy?
but you're not gonna be able to pull him up without rolling.
Like, are you a big guy? You have armor on?
I don't have any armor on.
I would still say he's gonna have to roll to lift
that's-
you up out of broken glass.
Can I roll to help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you may. Athletics to help.
All right. I'm just rolling a straight strength.
Athletics, if you'd like.
Kelvin, do you look human?
I look
It doesn't matter.
Humanoid? Okay.
Nat 20.
Boom!
Well, I got a 17.
So, if we will, then as you misty step toward him, just grab and throw up. Just like so. I'm thinking like as you misty step, as you grab him, the mist surrounds him, and as you pull him mist up onto the top of the tower, like your spell extended.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Oh! He collapses into himself
Just like a Pac-Man death.
and falls unconscious.
Oh.
Trash King! He does not speak for us! And Elric kind of, please.
Help the green one. His mind is beyond comprehension. The fact that he was able to even comprehend, even connect the 2 ideas to make that explode is fascinating.
Like I said,
Very well.
Study his mind.
Oh my God, you're
he's a
from
work in
Schrodinger's
progress.
cat. His character is Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's cat. So the guards, as their sage says, they put their blades up, but they do look over at their matriarch. She nods, and they go to help the Trash King. Is this all of you? Wind is now blowing, and like you see her plume blowing in the cold air as the tower that has stood for hundreds of years has now been hurt by the Trash King.
No. There is one other behind these doors.
I suggest you retrieve them.
She is saying words to her lost kin.
What? Sorry. What? I'll say the whole letter.
I believe her father is entombed behind those doors.
Retrieve her now.
Okay.
Oh, can I know the language she was speaking beforehand? Because
She is speaking Undercommon.
I know under.
That's what I.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I do.
I will open the doors. I mean, not like all the way, but I'll kind of like see.
So as you open the doors, kind of mist pours out on the ground, and you just see red eyes staring back from you from the darkness.
Oh.
Creed will be protected. His flesh shall remain flesh. You see a large automaton as Vex comes out in full defense mode. You see the woman, and your name is
I'm Professor Quinn Shale.
Quinn Shale. Nobody knows his name yet, but
That is my
Quinchino,
name.
they all take a step back because this thing looks ready to devastate. It looks so much more powerful than the other mechs you fought.
I'm just imagining the Iron Giant in the movie. He just like
He's been.
I will try. I don't know anything about automatons, but I'll be like, stand down.
It looks slightly damaged because it's been a long time. It's going to see if it can identify you as friend or foe because you came in with Treed. Treed.
Great.
Flesh.
Do you know what happened?
Nat 20.
They asked Jamie. Dex asked Jamie what her last name was, and she said Yavros. And I said, "Oh,
Safe.
gee, you grew flesh."
Protect. Stand behind. It moves. It moves around you and puts you behind it like with one arm.
So, do we know these things are working, like, or have they been deactivated?
No one has been in this tower in basically like forever. Like, I don't want to say forever, but like you have never been in this tower. You know your commander has never been in this tower.
So the fact that this robot's alive
is shocking.
surprise. Okay. It's very peculiar. I like step forward to. How do you speak?
It will not speak when its head is on the floor. And you see her dash forward, kind of like shadows. You see her kind of moving almost like the attack you used the other day. She kind of almost looks like a misty step as she runs toward it. And as she comes down to strike, you see her keen blade just kind of shine out. But Vex catches her blade and shatters it in his hand, throwing her back onto the ground. No one shall enter the tomb of Lord Adamar.
Okay.
Yay.
I will turn around to them and be like, stand down.
It's quick, help her up. We do not wish to, well, have hostilities towards you, machine.
Vexed.
Vexed?
I have a name.
Where do you get your name?
I was given my name by Lord Grilligus under the last banner of the Dwarven Empire, Stonebreakers. We forge the great foundry at the bottom of the world. My kin are ancient.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep walking in.
You are marvelous.
Your flattery will not stop me. Text is not very bright.
It's just the first character Calvin ever played.
What do I see when I'm?
Well, by the woods of the great tree, we will not do anything to harm you.
The great tree is within this tomb.
Would I know that? Is that why we're here?
No,
No, is that why?
that doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay.
The great tree.
Why are they here?
Is
Okay.
the great tree.
Okay. I'll- Okay.
When I walk in, is she still kneeling?
No, she is not. She has walked toward the door. What is happening?
We have company.
drama.
Yeah.
You need help?
Am I the drama?
Not yet,
Yes.
She looks over.
but they want all of us out there, and I'm trying to avoid hostilities.
That's fine. She walks. She seems like she's dried her tears, and she walks out. into the main
Before
entry.
we walk out, have you said what you needed to say?
I've lost a lifetime, but I've said what I could.
So moving forward?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll walk out.
What is happening? Treed, get back where it is safe. You see a elf. The great tree I will protect with my life.
She's tree? The great tree? Kind of just entertaining him.
Emphatically. Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, what is your name?
Clara. She looks back. Adamar. Meanwhile,
I got chills.
Yeah, but Grilligus.
I should have eat you. A very large Golden Inquisition paladin has been cut through his armor and falls back to the ground, bleeding out on the ship. You know what you've just gone through, and as you stand with your blade in your hand, you know you should be dead.
I walk up to him. Is he dying?
He is dying. You have won.
I spare the dying. I don't want him to die. It just makes him not die.
He goes unconscious.
It's not your fate to die today either.
One of the Golden Inquisition members walks up. The ship is sinking.
Yes, can we get on your ship, please?
You speak for all of these people.
We'll vouch for them. I will say I don't know them. I've only met them a few times, but they're good people.
Yeah.
They seem alright.
You have left him alive. It is not our way.
We are not.
I'm not part of the I am not in the Golden Inquisition. I'm just a chosen of Azeron. There are others who follow him as well, and this is my way.
We are at a bit of an impasse. You have obviously won the fight, but it is to the death. As long as he lives, we cannot allow you to join our ranks. Thusly, you are our enemy.
Is there any way that instead of having him die, you just, like, exile him?
It is unprecedented.
I'm a friend of the royal family, and that's why we are here.
You are not a friend of Lord Stefan.
We're talking about Joseph Carth'igan.
You see all the men kind of bow for a moment. Joseph Carth'igan is dead.
When did he die?
We have not seen him in years.
He is not dead.
Believe us, is this a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Believe us, sir. We have spoken to him. We are not trying to trick you. We have spoken to him, but he had lost his mind over years. We believe that his brother, Stephen, had put some kind of spell on his mind because...
Heresy! Treason! They bring their blades down.
We don't know what happened, but he is alive. And he was on his way back this way, and we were told to meet him here. We will provide no harm. We are... Myself and my friend, this is Torque, both are followers of Azeron. And we are just simply asking for passage into your city. Can we be not in your ranks and also not your enemy?
So at this moment, based on what you've said, and based on how the fight has gone, they will attempt to imprison you. Will you resist? Or
What do
will
they
you
say?
submit? They will simply rush you to imprison you.
I don't think. I look at Torque.
Well, if this fight is to the death, the fight is not finished. So, like you said, we're in an impasse, but I don't think we have to be. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll go with you. I'd rather not be in manacles.
Do you want me to kill him?
It is our way.
I don't understand.
You don't have to.
Why would you kill a perfectly good soldier?
He is not a perfectly good soldier. He lost.
Well, all soldiers lose at some point, whether they're best in their ranks or
The time you've invested into the soldier, it's gonna take you a lot more time to. Do you think he'll fall again? Don't you think he'll get stronger from this? I'm gonna try to persuade them.
Believe in the Dragonstone.
chakra.
It's like
Chakra.
a Saiyan. Whatever
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
kill him makes him stronger.
Whatever doesn't kill him, force into the Dragonstone.
Yeah, hold the chakra. Very important.
Oh,
Your chakras combine.
20, dirty 20.
well, look at that.
One of the other approaches. She has decided not to spare his life. It means that the competition must go on. She will have to fight him again. Very well. We will take you to the kingdom.
Before we go, I do have a few questions. And that is, how long has Joseph Carth'igan been gone?
Joseph Carth'igan, are you asking me or are you them?
Them.
A few years.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, a few years.
All right.
So they will pick up the guard, and basically what they're deciding is that your fight is unended, so you'll have to finish it. They won't manacle you, but they usher you onto their ships.
Yeah.
Round 1 is done.
Cool.
I'm gonna pick up Ned first.
Ned?
Ned Flanderis.
Oh yes, he is.
He is definitely in the
He
race.
is right here.
I'll pass him around. Oh, never mind. That's one we've had.
He's so good.
Is he praying or is he inebriated?
Is he hungover?
I know
Is he
that
skiing?
one. I bought.
So what happened?
The way of your people is very black and white.
We
Not
fought
golden
again.
like it should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Tell me why do you guys use
There's
your
many
praise
shades of
symbol
gold.
as your challenge symbol?
I know, that's my prayer symbol.
Oh no, it means a lot of things. It can be hello, it can be goodbye, it can be challenge me for the right of the Golden Inquisition.
Well, how come they just always assume it's that one?
Well, that one.
When
does,
I am obviously praying.
That one does sound the most fun.
Well, if you're not wearing the gold and white,
I am wearing gold and white.
but you don't look like us.
No. But, I mean, I don't just assume everyone I run into who waves to me wants to fight to the death with me.
Well, it's kind of all about context. When you're on a pirate ship that's sinking and you're about to fight to the death and you say, I challenge you to the Golden Inquisition. It
I
means
didn't
the
say
most
that. I
say,
said
not like,
praise Azeroth.
hello.
No, how about praise
Thank
Azeroth?
you for shooting our ship with a harpoon.
I'm confused right now. Are you trying to challenge me or are you explaining it?
I was explaining. If I was trying to say hello, I would give a more hello. If I was saying
No one-
goodbye, it would be
no
more a
one's-
goodbye.
No one uses the
If it
symbol
was,
of Azeroth to
I
say
challenge
hello.
you to the Golden Inquisition. It's more upright.
I think I understand this now. So, hello, good, or not goodbye, challenge me,
Those all look the same.
good fellow.
He has it perfect.
It's all about context.
While this is going
I
on,
understand
Torque is slowly walking away, like, from the water that's creeping up onto the deck, like...
And it absolutely is.
Yeah.
You see Catherine, like, in manacles being pushed by 4 gods. Don't touch me! Don't you touch me!
So now, Ned, tell
Just
me,
pushing her onto the ship.
Let me just grab the rest of our stuff. I'm gonna go grab the other potions and shit that she wouldn't give me.
Down in the basement, they are not going to let you leave their sight.
Can I go grab the rest of our things?
No.
You can have some of them. They're worth money.
Very well.
Okay. I'll be right back.
No, there's like 6 guards that go with you.
Oh, that's fine. All right, so there's 4 of these potions here. I just want 2 of them. You want 2 of them?
Yes, we'll take 2. You see them carrying crates out of stuff.
Okay.
Great.
So now, Ned, tell me, what is the symbol for praying? Is it...
Yes.
Justin, I'm gonna grab. I'll grab the. What were the other 4 colors? Purple,
You
red.
grab a purple and blue one.
Thank you.
Praise be to
Praise Azeron.
I mean,
That is not how you praise Ozzy.
Azeron.
Oh, it clearly
Azeron.
is. Ozron.
Ned is drunk.
Locate creature.
locate the dragon god.
Okay. All right.
As you get onto the next ship, the other ship begins to sink. You do notice as they're going over the gangplanks that they've put on the ship, you do see one fairly large gentleman with 6 people kind of pulling him with chains, and he's just drag him onto the other ship. What the hell is wrong with this person?
He can't talk.
He sea bark.
Oh, it's
The great sea bug.
Keeps fish away.
Anything you'd like to do? They are getting ready to set sail back into the harbor of the Golden Citadel.
How? Oh, wait, you said these galleons.
Are
You
there
seem
other
to be
people?
under pretty watch and guard.
Are there other people on here besides members of the Golden Inquisition? No, they're all
These are
soldiers.
warships.
Okay.
You do know that many of the soldiers are not in armor. They look like actual
Sailors.
sailors. But there is a group of them that are in full armor. There are 5 other ships, including yours.
So, is Joseph and Stefan's father still alive, or is Stefan running things now in the city?
One of the guards looks over at you. Silence.
Well, we had heard that he was very ill. We're just very worried about the royal family.
Somebody from further up, shut them up or I'll do it for you!
I look at the one closest to me. I do a mushroom. I'm like, what do you guys do if you fall overboard? You can't swim in that, can you?
Doesn't seem too deep.
No.
Uh-oh.
Tark, I could swim in it if I had to.
I'm gonna look over. Can we
Okay.
look over the edge, or are we like in the middle of the boat?
They're giving you a little bit of range, but not much. You're basically prisoners.
I'm very happy.
What am I supposed to do? I'm
You
on a
see
boat.
that many of the flowers are all tied up.
Well, they're pirate. Were they pirates?
Yeah, yeah, they're
River pirates.
criminals.
Man witch hunting pirates.
Yeah.
They were once called the Dreadstalkers and most likely feared. Not so much anymore.
So now, tell me, how long have you guys, to a Golden Inquisition member, how long have you guys been doing the entire thing of bounty hunting as your main way of wealth? Or has that just been...
What part of don't talk don't you understand?
I'm sorry, I want to learn more about your cultures, or your civilizations.
Oh, he hits you with his metal glove, and as he does, you only take 1 point of damage.
Where's the slap counter?
It's like,
He looks like he hit you as hard as he could.
I'm imagining, like, it doesn't really move
Like
me.
it like no, it like moves your face, but it's just kind of one of those like.
Is anything on their ship like broken?
Oh, these look very well.
It's
But you do see in the distance, you see Catherine. No, as the marigold just sinks into the bay,
The Golden Inquisition doesn't have like solid gold ship.
and it just 2 sinks. It's only seaworthy for the first voyage.
So, to the same person that slapped me. So, how long have you... how long have you been part of the Inquisition, like, allowed into the city? Is that a question I should ask, or... I'm confused.
how long you been doing this?
Come here often?
Like
He'll
gold.
hit you again.
Okay.
1 point of damage.
I'll just sit down on the deck
David,
and just watch the back and forth.
Shut up. They don't want to talk to you.
Very rude. I didn't even ask for water yet.
And ask for water.
I just imagine this guy like slapping you as hard as he can. You're just like, So, anyways, that's getting rude.
Yeah, I haven't even asked for water.
You
I
pulled
just-
a mustache here.
It's gonna leave bruise. What is?
So as the ships begin to head toward the harbor, you do hear trumpets. Just a large sea gate opens.
Like, does it like mess with the waters? Like,
It does not. It is a portcullis built into against a wall that leads out to the sea, and the ships begin to go into a very large harbor one by one. You have entered into the Golden Citadel. The Golden Citadel is a misnomer, for there is a Golden Citadel sitting atop like a large acropolis, essentially. It is a large plateau that goes further up into the city, but all around this citadel are buildings and I want to say palazios. That's not right.
Plazas?
It's like plazas, but it's a Greek term. Anyways, there are plazas. There are plazas around. You see open-air pavilions. It is a very Greek-esque city. You see a lot of white marble. You see that there is gold etchings in a lot of places. This seems to be a very rich city, and they're not afraid to show their opulence. The harbor itself is massive. Looks as though it could hold at least 30 galleons within this bay. But there's only one entrance and one exit. As you entered into it, you noticed that there were 6 other large dreadnought galleons sitting out along the ocean, but you have now entered into the harbor. They pull up to a large harbor, and you see that it is actually built up with large buildings, and they immediately dock and begin to pull the flowers off one by one. You see a man come up holding a large scroll. He has a very long goatee and the stereotypical pointed mustache.
oh, Monopoly Man style.
No, pointed,
Painted.
like straight.
Oh, so like
Like the
evil
guy
villain.
from Mulan.
Oh, okay then.
Welcome to the Golden Inquisition.
Good day. I'm gonna give him the good old.
No, I have just said hello. Do not say goodbye to me.
I was told that was hello.
Stop using the symbol of my god. You're fucking it all up.
Apparently you were. I don't know how to say this. What is our pleasure of meeting you?
What?
What?
Why are you here?
What? Why are you here?
He lives here, I'm sure.
Oh my god, stop talking.
Why did you specifically come up to us?
My name is Alfonso. I am here to take you under the magistrate's care until you may finish your courtship with the General Marshal.
Yes, the courtship.
Why are you here?
You're getting married?
Just the courtship.
The courtship.
It
Yes.
sounds so nice.
Yes,
That was supposed to be like
we are here to request a visit with the royal family.
We shall take you to the arena in the morning, but we see no reason why you should not be taken care of under the watchful eye of the Golden Inquisition. May Antioch live, long may he rule.
Now this is a man I like. He is.
Yeah, well, I'm
correct.
very good friends with this man right here, but also one of your strongest soldiers, Len. Doe.
Malorian.
I am not familiar with this person. I will check the records. Please follow me. I am very busy.
Yes, I follow him.
Sir, it has come to my attention that you have beaten the Grand Marshal in the round 1 but refused to take his life.
Yes, and I would like to speak to someone about that.
Of course, you have evoked. It is your right to evoke a second challenge. We find it very rare, as obviously he will have learned your tactics and be able to embrace you with them.
I don't want to be a part of the Inquisition, and I do not want to kill this man.
Oh, I am sorry, but our hands are tied.
I see no reason why your hands need to be tied.
It is in I am holding the scroll.
Is there any way?
What
the
is
law
that
is
scroll?
absolute.
Is there any way we could trade places? Because
I was saying hello. I was not invoking a challenge.
Oh, happens sometimes.
It's not my fault that he misconstrued my obvious hello.
Well, if you were simply saying hello and did not wish to challenge him, we will simply throw all of the flowers and you into the bay to drown.
Why would you do that?
Because that's what we would have done had you not challenged him.
Is no one allowed in the city?
Not pirates.
Oh, I am not a pirate.
You were on a pirate ship.
I was hitching a ride. Listen,
We did pay them to let us on.
listen. I don't
Listen,
have a boat.
I am sorry, my hands are tied. We found great treasures on that ship. Treasures from ages long lost. Treasures from some of our galleons that have been reported missing. How do
but
you
that-
account for this, if you are not pirate?
I've been on that ship for an hour.
Oh, then you must choose better friends.
Oh, they're not my friends.
Listen, this is our way. I am trying to help you. I will take you to the
Listen.
Palazzo. I will
Listen.
give you food. I will give you a hot bath.
Listen.
Lyra.
In the morning, you will go and you will fight the General Marshal. And if you die, we will kill all of your friends.
We'll see
Lyra.
about
If
that.
you
Right
win, we will gladly welcome you into the Inquisition and allow you an amnesty pardon on the condition that the pirates are exiled. Does this sound fair?
Yeah.
to
I
you?
would like to
That
speak
sounds
to the king.
No. You do
Lyra.
not speak to the king.
Lyra, we should just listen to them right now. We are very outnumbered, very outmatched. We should just listen to them.
We are, but we need to stand for change. This is insanity.
We're listening, but it's all bullshit.
It is.
I can tell that you are a strong fighter. Hopefully it will serve you well in the ring tomorrow.
I could have killed him today. I don't
Then
want
you
to kill
should
him.
have. This would have saved lots of paperwork.
He's got
Do you ever?
points.
I honor.
Can she just go kill him now?
I
Like,
honor-
just finish it out?
I
Oh
honor
no!
human life.
You have taken too long.
I honor the life of a person.
Oh, that is very noble of you. I like it. I like what you are proposing. Out of my hands.
Oh no, you don't stick up for what you believe in. I understand.
Well, clearly he does believe in this.
Can we not insult, like, right now?
We'll deal with it tomorrow then. I'm just frustrated. I feel like we risk our lives every
I don't
day
understand
for
why you
other
have to
people.
insult me. I am
It's
trying
just really
to. I am trying to. I am
frustrating.
doing my
You spent
job.
your whole life
I am doing my job.
to save the whole world.
It's like we're always
and
on the
no
verge
one
of death. I don't know
cares.
why.
And no one else wants to go be uncomfortable and do anything to help other people. It gets really frustrating. Can you just sympathize with me a little bit when literally every day of my life I risk my life to help other people? Every day.
What is your name, Lyra?
Lyra.
Lyra. It is my job to help people. I sympathize with you absolutely.
All right, then I would love to have a lovely evening.
Please, please, come to the Palazzo.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, we'll go to the Palazzo and have. I heard something about a hot bath.
You'd like this?
I would love that.
I would like this too. After today, I would.
Are they like community baths?
What is this?
This is a fine Palazzo.
You are the first person that has been kind to me all day. Thank you.
Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. I find that, if this is last supper, last night on live, you should be treated well.
It's either that or the beginning of something great.
Honestly, I would have done it for the flowers too, but it is out of my hands. They will be hung up in the galleons until, strung by their neck until you have decided whether or not to win tomorrow.
You're gonna hang them until I win?
They will not be hung. They will simply have a rope around their neck.
Okay.
Until this
They'll
happens.
be collared and leashed.
Please, though. Come in. He takes you to a very nice building with gold embroidery and large white pillars, and you see fine gentlemen and women walking around in beautiful cloth clothes. They look like they are made of different silks. You see that several of them are wearing cardigans.
Not sweaters?
And there is a general aroma of perfume that permeates the air. One of them comes up with a large bowl of fruit. A kiwi.
Yeah. I was thinking earlier, I'm like, I really want a kiwi. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you may take the whole bowl.
All right.
Welcome. It is rare that we have someone challenge the Grand Marshal.
Yep, I was just saying hello.
Yeah, sure, I'll take one.
I
Not eat a kiwi, so he just eats it like an apple.
I take one and I cut it so the skin's out, and then I go into like my bag and I take out Salazar and I just put him on the kiwi.
Yeah.
Set him on top.
This is very furry.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
What is this called? A kaiwa?
David.
Kawaii?
Kaiwi?
Kawaii?
Cool.
Is there somewhere we can go clean up and be in private and talk amongst ourselves?
Of course, let me show you to your rooms.
Thank you.
Please come, follow me. Again, that is Alfonso.
Alfonso,
In
yes.
case anybody comes to you and says,
I apologize for insulting you. I just had a very rough
do not
week.
worry about it at all, but if a survey comes, please.
10 out of 10, don't worry.
Please. This is your room. Due to your small nature, we gave you a smaller room with fixtures that will hopefully be more to your size.
All right.
Madam, you have the luxury suite
No,
so
thank
that
you.
you can perhaps pretty yourself up a little bit.
You didn't like it when I insulted you?
I am not. I am simply telling you the proper etiquette of the city.
I'm just telling you, you are ugly right now. You just need to get it.
Full of
Sir,
blood.
sir, we have saved you rustic accommodations.
Just stay on the ground.
Oh.
So, if you need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. I ask you, do not leave the premises. Of course, we will be watching. That is, should be known.
But
Should be known. But help yourself anywhere in the palazzo, except for the kitchen. Do not enter the kitchen because they are hard at work.
could we get people to follow us outside if we just want?
No, you may not leave the palazzo.
Okay then.
It's a simple rule.
All right. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your baths, enjoy
Thank
your
you.
dinner. Dinner will be served in about 2 hours. And do remember that your friends are going to get tired and eventually their legs will buckle and they have a rope around their neck.
Well, I
Just so
can't.
that it's always on your mind.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't make this fight happen
We have a
earlier. Will you guys please? Can we please go into one room here? And
Yeah, let's
talk.
go into my room.
Well, how about we go
I
into
just start to derobe. I'm like, I'm all about this bed.
In your tiny room.
Yeah, y'all can sit on these tiny chairs.
Everybody.
And
I know,
I'll just sit like in the tub and like water up to my nose and just like watch the two of you. I'm like, all right,
I'm like
what's going on?
grabbing like a towel and just like wiping some of the blood and shit off my face, so I don't look, I guess, so grimy.
That's good.
You want a bath? There's plenty of room.
You see that,
I'm
see that Ned
definitely
is
gonna.
also disarmoring himself.
Hell yeah,
Huh.
pool party.
I've never been in here.
Is this?
This place sucks.
I like
Ned.
It's very nice.
it.
Yeah, this place is nice, but your
Oh, it doesn't seem like
people
it sucks.
kind of suck for being
These Kiwis
followers
are
of Azeron.
Kawaiis.
I mean, we did come here on a pirate ship.
It was not always. It's not always like this.
What? It wasn't?
No.
What are we gonna do here?
Clearly-
Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what happened when I finally did beat that guy, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the strength or
Right.
whatever power I felt tomorrow. But if not, he's gonna kick my ass and we're all gonna die.
I think. I don't know. Do we have any idea where Joe is? Like, I know he left for here a while ago, but is there any way we can like flash hot?
Ned is.
I hand him a brush and turn my back towards him. Like, if we can just figure out like where he is, I think we can.
I probably could try to locate him.
This scene brought to you in honor of The Witcher. Out now.
I probably could try to find him in the morning after I sleep. We just have to wake up early before the fight. And maybe we... Do you have... Okay, hold on. I grab these vials out. Maybe one of these potions will help us. Have you ever seen these before? And can we all three try to see if we've taken these?
Sure, knowledge arcana.
Oh, nope.
I got 2.
Man.
18.
Okay, you believe the blue one looks like fly, but you can't be positive. The purple one, you're not positive.
And
At
the
all.
yellow one?
No, you don't know what the yellow one is.
So what if I like take a sip of it?
The best I can do is like take a sip and tell you if it's poison or not. That's all I got.
I'm just thinking like maybe one of them's invisibility or something. Like we gotta get out of here in the morning. We gotta sneak out and we gotta find Joe.
Or we don't, because that would get everybody killed.
Or we do because we have to find Joe. Or we have to find a way to find Joe.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. You wouldn't kill one person, but you're willing to let 20 pirates die?
Yeah.
Why are they gonna die?
Because if we leave, they're gonna get hanged.
If we get caught.
We are going to get caught. They will be surveillancing this building.
I was
and
trying to think of a way to be like invisible so they would never know we were gone.
Well, what if they check our rooms?
But if they come here, they'll see that we're not here.
Yeah.
Well, if they go in my room right now, they'll think I'm not there either. Like, I'm in here. We need to think of some type of plan. Or...
I mean, if we know where Joe, like... What happens if, like, one of us escapes? Like, what's the end goal? Like, trying to find him? If we know where he is?
And even then, how close are we to the city gate?
I can get out of here, like, pretty easy. Like, I can just run down the side of the building. Like,
That's what I mean.
You can? Scratch.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I don't know.
I can't do that.
Okay, now.
Woodberry?
Oh, thank you. Oh.
You have lots of good berries?
Where it come from?
I still got the kiwis.
I mean, I'll kill this guy if I have to. I was just trying to make a point because it just didn't seem right.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're definitely in the right in terms of like our morals and values.
I should have just killed him though, because now I have us in like way more of a conundrum,
seems...
and I feel like.
I don't know, Lyra. It seems like what you did was right, but this place has become a little bit morally bankrupt.
I know, but how do we change their mind?
I don't believe you can, but I would probably avoid conversations about the treason of Lord Stefan.
That was a bad topic to bring.
It was not great. Honestly, I think we probably could have worked the whole your situation out had that not happened.
Yeah.
Well,
but it did.
That's what
and now we're in the bath.
Good point.
What if...
From my experience...
Okay, let's think.
He has a glass of ale. From where?
Where'd that come from?
I got it on the way in.
What if,
Are you eating kiwi? I found ale.
Oh.
Did somebody give it to you, or did you just take it? I'm gonna walk over to the door and open it.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Do you need anything?
I'm gonna look back. Do we need anything?
what if we banish him and don't kill him? Then what?
Just say like we just. Well, I'm sure they have people around here who. Some of that ale would be great. Yeah.
Ale, of
Yeah.
course. Close the door.
I mean, if they have people who, like, they all seem to be pretty proficient with magic and the like, I'm sure they would know the difference between banishment and, like, poof into dust.
Yeah, one of them's.
I'm sure they have some kind of weird rule about that.
I know. I feel like we need to convince them. We need to start a movement.
What if we ask for the one man, Alfonso? What was his name?
Just Alfonso.
Alfonso. What if we ask for him and ask him about the rules? I'm gonna open the door. Is the woman still out there?
No, you see a very, very gruff-looking guard. He kind of turns to you. Could I help you?
Actually, you could. We need Alfonso.
Is he,
I'll let them know when your waitress comes back.
Thank you, sir.
Dustin, is he, so I've cleaned myself up. I look, like, decent.
I haven't.
Is this guard, what does he look like?
He looks about the size of David. He has a full beard, very sharp jawline. He's in full plate mail.
Sir, are you part of the Inquisition?
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Inquisition?
What do you want to know?
Well, like, are you always working? You get to do anything for fun? Like, do you...
vacations,
Yeah, do you get time off to enjoy any of your hobbies?
family, perhaps.
Do you like
I
to
don't
play
have a
games?
family.
Why not?
Because I believe that my sword is my family. My brothers in arms are my family.
Are you allowed to have a family?
Yes.
Do you have time for a family?
This is just me personally.
I'm like, do you not have time for a family?
Of course we have time for a family.
Flirt with him.
I know, I'm trying. I'm just not good at it.
Right.
This is not flirting. This is.
I already am.
No, my
Depends on
not.
that
I'm
animal.
thinking. Do you wanna come hang out with us? Like, what do you like to do for fun?
When I'm all alone,
Uh-oh.
I sharpen my sword.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Can I watch? And can I handle animal?
So that we are all clear, he just means using wet stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
I know.
I mean, I
Handle
like
animal.
10,
Honestly, it's a pretty private thing.
but maybe I could sharpen and I pull out like my +1 axe. Maybe I could sharpen my axe with you.
It's a nice axe you have.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, back in my town, after doing some hero shit.
I'm just hanging like on the edge of the bathtub. I'm like, this is painful.
Can I hold it?
Of course. And I'll hold it with him.
Tor's got the biggest shit-eating grin. Like, this is terrible. I
She's
can't.
not very good at this.
It's like you just can't look away.
Charisma's not good.
I'm not really getting the full weight of the axe with you holding it.
Fine.
It's very well balanced. I'd love to sharpen this for you.
Could we do it together?
I guess. I get off in like 4 hours.
Okay. Could you have dinner with us?
No,
Why?
because I'm not off for 4 hours.
Could I bring you dinner? Could I eat dinner up here with you?
In 4 hours?
No, while you're just standing here.
No, it's not my job.
Okay.
Offer him a kiwi.
Oh
a kiwi?
yeah, that's a good idea. Kiwi?
I'm sorry, I can't accept anything while I'm on the clock.
Why not?
Have you worked before?
Self-employed.
Ah, that makes sense.
So tell me about some of the rules then, and I'll put my axe back.
Only rule for people in the palazzo is you're not allowed to leave the palazzo, and no fighting in the palazzo.
But tell me about some rules about being in the well, I'm sure you've heard about the fight tomorrow.
Nope.
Well, you tell me what happens when a challenge occurs with a member of the Inquisition.
Honestly, it's very rare. Usually challenges occur within the ranks of the Golden Inquisition, and they are settled immediately on the battlefield to the death. There is a provision, however, that if someone wants to truly show their mettle, they're allowed 2 rounds, in which case they send one of them and say, we're not going to let one I do not wish to kill, I want them to have a second chance. It is almost incredibly rare and foolish.
What if you don't?
But you are then treated to the Palazzo, and all of these people have been on staff in order to account for this one very random,
Very
specific case that is very rarely invoked.
Well, what if?
More of a loophole within a system, really.
Well,
We still have.
well. Do you think there might be another loophole?
I am not a law scholar.
And I kind of like.
Many of these rules were set down by our forebears, great scholars of the law.
Like, things don't always have to be what they seem, and I like cast Sacred Flame, and then I at the same time cast like Thaumaturgy and turn the flame like green. Like, see, things can be like there's ways around things to do things differently. Don't you agree? And I'm like, can I just persuasion him to like try to get him to like see my like weird point of view here?
Yeah, sure. Please.
24.
I guess green flame is different than red flame.
I don't think that... I think that... What if somebody doesn't want to kill the other member of the Inquisition, but they just want to speak with you and not become
You
a
would
member?
need to look in the law scholars. But I will tell you that the law is the law, and people of the Golden Inquisition have been following it since the Great Moscow.
Taylor, fuck Taylor.
Twice. Kevin. No, Kevin, that's not your job.
I'm here too.
Don't you believe that
left hand and
laws
right hand.
become outdated and should be updated?
I do, and that is for the great lords to decide.
But-
namely our king,
But
Antioch.
don't you
May
think
he
that,
reign forever.
but don't you think the people, if they believe a law is unjust with the times, should be able to bring this idea in front of the king?
No.
Why?
I feel like if the law is going to change, it needs more bureaucracy than that.
I know.
There should be hearings and people in the street with yelling.
Can you help me get people in the street yelling so I don't have to kill your member of the Inquisition?
Oh no, I don't believe in it. I think that if he was weak enough to die to... He catches himself. You?
Do I look weak and I flex?
You look strong. Look ample.
Yeah, do more of that. People don't flirt by talking philosophy of law.
You and Ned have switched scrubbing.
You kind of lost it, but I
Dork, I don't have time. I don't have time to...
We do not care. Just do what needs to be done. Do not philosophize his mind.
This guy...
Do not philosophize his mind.
What, do you know magic?
No,
Do you like magic?
I do. I've seen them create good berries.
Oh.
I think you were gonna say green fire.
Well, you know what's even cooler than a good berry?
2 good berries.
Going everywhere fast. Yeah. Flirting with an inept guard.
I'm gonna go to my
I go and I put my hands on his beard and I cast Shield of Faith on him and he starts to glow. And you're gonna be even a better guard now.
You are very strange.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, very much so. I'm looking forward to dinner in 4 hours.
Yes, but I don't want... Can you please help me talk to someone so my friends and I don't have to decide between our lives and an innocent man's life tomorrow?
Of course. In 4 hours, I will go talk to my friend.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I take his hand and I kiss it.
Thank you. He walks down the hall and holds position there.
He's got +2 to AC.
for 8 hours. 10 minutes. Never mind.
The servant comes back with ale.
Yes.
She brings it into the room.
Flirt with the servant.
Thanks.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to send you back out, but we need Alfonso.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. We must.
Can we talk to Alfonso,
David.
please?
Yeah. We would like to better understand the rules of the fight.
She doesn't care.
Oh, okay, I'll get Alfonso. Is there anything else you need?
A dartboard.
Oh,
I don't have that.
Can you find one?
No.
no.
Was
Do you
that
have
your
any-
attempt at flirting?
Hey, do you have anything?
Yes.
I can eat this whole
That
you with
explains
you.
it.
Hey, do you have
Look at this Kai wife!
ma'am, is there a outfit? Is there some clothes that we could purchase from you so we look decent for dinner?
You can check your closets.
I want mine to just be all overalls.
Is there anything else I can do to help you?
No, I just want to look presentable.
It's just a dead rat in the closet.
Thank you.
I say we go to our rooms and we get ready.
I say we have a montage of trying on the clothes in the closet.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm not gonna go to the bath. I'm just gonna blow bubbles in the bath for a while. I'm
Okay,
enjoying
and
myself.
you will have your montage of trying on clothes.
Okay, what clothes are?
Meanwhile,
Jesus.
What happened?
So why did we decide to split the martial people and the magic people?
Oh, you know. It was.
Shenanigans.
We're magic. I'm magic.
the elevator is going down.
Why are all the tanks over here? And all...
Why are all the brains on one side and all of the...
Ron, whatever.
I'm sorry. What's your intelligence?
20.
11.
Oh,
10.
me too.
I'm wise.
I have 10.
That's good.
I did, however, bring my charisma up to 1.
I'm going to go ahead and let that one sit.
Okay, my intelligence is also 11 and his a 10.
That explains a lot.
The elevator is going down.
That's when these decisions are made.
You see that Clara is standing in front, and all of the guards are around them. What has just transpired is when she said that, they seem to believe her. They have told you that they must take you to Yavros. The elevator has started going down. What do you do?
Explain to me where we're going.
We are taking you to Yavros. It is the great city of Karagas.
And we are going as.
I would hope friends.
I would hope for the same.
We must corroborate her tale. It cannot be true.
I believe that it is.
Yavros will know the truth.
She is seeking answers. Would he have, or would this place have answers for her?
You hear one of the guards behind.
I get it.
It will. What are you looking for?
That's for her to tell.
I cannot say for certain. Yavros has gone dormant since its chosen left.
And you think she is the chosen?
I believe that the blood runs within her.
Then this is why we're here.
It would be a miraculous thing if her blood could rekindle the power of Yavros.
When you say her blood, you don't mean all of it, right?
Are you afraid that we will kill her? It is quite possible that she is the embodiment of the great lords of yore. Chosen by Yavros, she would have the power of all 7.
I'm gonna just look over at her and see how she's reacting to.
She is just staring out at the glass, overwhelmed by everything that's happened.
Okay.
It's just me, or is like Clara hot right now? I feel like I have feelings that kind of develop for this character. As like all her characters, and I'm done.
We love you, Trev.
So like, lords, eh? Any gold in that?
We promised you gold. It's coming.
All right.
Do you value gold?
Thank God we didn't bring it.
I do value gold.
How? What do you purchase gold? Because you don't seem like you would want to
I like the way it looks. I'm not a gaudy person, so I don't usually wear it. I don't want to be blingy.
Except he.
But honestly, I do like it. He's got a handful of gold. Rings, gems,
He's definitely
crystals.
wearing the hat from his Hero Forge, right?
Oh, yeah.
That has gems and gold
He is,
on
he is also wearing a slight crown.
It's like a crown, yeah.
So, I'm always on the lookout.
Interesting. And you just... Did I see him put the frame in his bag in the bag? What have I seen him put anything in the bag?
You've seen him put a lot of stuff in the bag.
In your bag? Is there... How big is your bag?
I mean, it's about this big. I've got a lot of them, though. I've got these ones, too.
One of them's wet.
One of them's overly dry.
May I see your bag?
Yeah.
May I...
Oh, no. This has got a lot of valuable stuff in it. You understand.
I do.
Yeah. So, where are you from?
I am from here. Yeah.
That's really interesting. I'm doing better, Valran.
Baby steps.
Just thumbs up.
I just look at him and go, time. Hearing that, so you, on the ride in, this place seemed long abandoned. So, how long have you been watching us?
We've not been watching you very long. There are sentries, of course, that watch Nra for grave robbers. Many of our people talked of bringing Lord Adamar back to Yavra. But it was his final wishes to stay until his kin returned. We have honored that. We are his watchful guard. We saw the griffin bring you, and were shocked when it left. It would seem that it had plans and designs of its own, and if what you say is true, perhaps they have been waiting as we have.
I know that when we crossed the wall, our goal was the great tree.
Yavros,
Yes.
then your goal will be met, for Yavros sits under the watchful gaze of its protective branches.
And how long have you been guards?
I have been guards for over 30 years. Here.
Your people.
Oh. What do you mean?
Has this always been your way?
To guard Lord Adamar?
Yes.
Since he's passed.
I'm just unfamiliar, so I'm trying to understand this place.
We'll talk candidly. What do you want to know?
I guess aside from guarding, what else do you do?
Well, we are all have lives. We simply guard Lord Adamar.
So this isn't just your sole purpose isn't guarding.
This is my day job. I am a day guard.
Okay.
At night, I am an astronomer of the stars.
It is true. He's one of our great sages.
Like I said, on the ride in, it just looked very desolate, and seeing you guys.
Well, Nra has fallen for nearly a century.
As I said, I'm very new to all of this, so.
I see. Is there anything specific you'd like to know?
What should we expect once we get to where we're going?
Yavra?
Yeah.
It is a land of many races, all come together, living harmoniously under the branches of Yavros. It is a place unlike any other. White trees blossom our roads. The powers of the Carth'igan Forge now line our streets. The power of the sun. It was almost not this way.
I forget, did you guys tell what race you are? I mean, you spoke Undercommon. I just understood. I don't think I knew what language it was, but...
Slowly our races are merging in Yavra. But I still have most of my kin's blood. We are Umtharans, worshippers of the god of death.
Okay.
Our people long believed that life should not continue, and thus we did not mix our blood. Those ways are now ancient, and we have begun to heal. For Yavros is life. Yavros is the breath of life. And our long lineages have wrought disfigurement.
I'm no stranger to those sort of things, I guess. You said this is a land of many races. Are there any... You said if your bloodlines have been mixed. Are there any pure bloodlines?
Most who believed that the bloodline should remain pure followed a stricter law and headed west. Those who remained fell more to the natural way of the world. It was almost lost, you see. Nra, when Lord Adamar fell, and the chosen of Yavros did not return, the Lord Regents of Nra began to fight. The fighting almost led to war before the great Queen of Crows rose and united our kingdoms under her banner. She took all races back to Yavra and built there, sundering the Forge of Carth'igan, ending the reign of the Wizards of Durondolin, bringing us all closer to that which truly protects in this wild, untamed land.
Okay. I've got so many things going on up here.
The elevator comes to the bottom, and you begin to walk out into the main city. You do notice that there are many griffins waiting. These ones seem to be heavily armored, and they have saddles, not chariots. You will be an adept at riding griffins.
Write that down.
This is what they flew in on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When we came in, it had a chariot.
Yes, I'm sure one does, but these are what we have. You will ride with us?
I've never ridden a griffin.
Well, you can ride behind me.
Okay.
Clara walks up and just with her hand out, one of the griffin, all 6 of the griffins bow. That is strange.
Peculiar. Maybe she will solve the issue. That is to say, there is an issue. We need to get her to Yavros.
I think we should.
Okay.
You get on the griffins.
Yep.
Perfect. You'll begin to fly.
Yeah! I don't know.
That's how you ride a griffin now, canonically.
These griffins will move much faster. In terms of timeline, as if this, like, the evening comes to a close for the other group and the evening comes to a close for our group, the timelines will kind of match up, just as an FYI. We're going to keep going, though. So as you fly through the night, in the morning, the griffins land under the watchful gaze of Yavros. As you come down, from your vantage point, you could not see this city. As you fly down, however, you do. Nestled under the branches of a great tree that towers into the sky. You could see it from all the way, almost from the coast. Yavra is a city built under the branches and within the roots of the great tree. Waterfalls fill a valley. And you notice that there are many, hundreds and hundreds of buildings that seem to be created both of earth, rock, and the natural surroundings. Different architectures of many different races coalesce into a city that almost looks like a hodgepodge or amalgamation, but yet it works. Statues of many different heroes of times past litter this beautiful kingdom. And as you fly down onto hard rocks, but moss and flowers are breaking through, and it does not look like it is unkempt. It looks like that is the way it is meant to be. Stones lead down into large open areas, and you see stone eaters, Tharans, Inari, a few Vanari, and humans, all living together. The Vanari, for common ideas, Inari are like wood elves, Vanari are like high elves. And the high elves almost have a glow to them and are incredibly rare to see. Even more rare than the wood elves.
Does Clara look more like one than the other?
She would. She would look like
A high elf.
high elf. So as you walk down, you see several people approach. They are the most dark garb. You do see some other Terrans, and they also have their skins covered in dark garb, but for the most part, you see a wide peacock array of colors, and the people seem genuinely happy. Guards approach wearing silvered armor. They are Inari. It is good to see you, Guard of the Nura Guard. What brings you to Yavra?
We found some, well, I was going to say intruders. We have found some new friends. We have
Varan.
a goblin.
I
I
am the Trash King. Pleasure to meet you.
a music man,
Yeah.
and a woman claiming to be Tashdar Adabar's daughter.
Clara just kind of nods her head. He looks to you. Are you serious?
I am very, very certain and serious.
We must take her to the tree.
At once.
Your character would know that the Queen of Crows has not been seen in nearly half a century. This is momentous. Please. They will escort you kindly. As you walk through the city, you smell like fresh baked breads. The smell of cinnamon permeates the air. You see children running, laughing, playing. In all of your travels, especially since this game has begun, this is the most utopian city you have been to. There is a sense of joy that permeates the place. And while it is well guarded, you do not get the sense that there is much conflict here. You see creatures that have kind of a bluish tint to them, large, kind of bulbous beings And you see one planting earth, and a tree immediately begins to grow. Far away, you see that there is a large pod of snails, also surrounded by these bulbous creatures. They seem to be petting the shells of the snails.
Not kettlefish.
You notice that, almost like it was built into the city, but as you walk through, you see that there are actually buildings that are floating above the ground. Their bases have almost a diamond glass shape that points down. And of course, looming ahead, beyond the haze of fog, you see Yavros, the great tree. To give you an idea of the grandeur of this tree, is you can basically not see its entirety within your field of view. It is so immense that from miles and miles away, it skims the roof of the world. This tree is beyond ancient, and you see that it is alive, but it just kind of has bare leaves. Just leaves, but kind of sparsely hung. Vexed did not come with you. As you continue to walk, the tree looms even more. And while it does not have a dark presence, you feel insignificant in its grandeur. I've seen this in my dreams. Clara will look up at the tree. And as she does, there is a flash. Nobody else sees it but Clara. For the game's sake, we will at least explain it. She sees the tree in a sickly gold hue. Gold covers the tree in every limb, every leaf, every branch, and it seems to be dripping from the tree. Everywhere else is darkness, and only light from the gold shines through this vision. She lets out an audible scream, and the vision comes to an end. She falls shrieking back into your arms.
I grab her.
There is power here.
But why do you recoil? This is Yavros.
Is this... I sense great beauty and love. And I also sense hate and pain.
But how? Why?
I do not know the history of this place. This tree has known suffering. The guards turn. Should we continue? They look to you.
I think we should.
Then we shall. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'll tend to her, make sure that...
She just kind of nods.
Okay.
I believe that Clara would continue.
I'll keep close to her.
As you walk up this rather large staircase, the staircase, it looks as though many of the buildings have been built around this main staircase that kind of goes up, almost like you were going up a mountain path, but it's going up the tree. And there, sitting at the base of the tree, you see what looks like a castle. It is unlike any castle you've seen before, even though there are hewn stone and cobblestones built into the fabric of this castle. you see that trees and branches of the great tree itself wrap around its towers, as though the tree is a mixture of stone and wood of the roots itself. Great magic formed this place, and it would not be able to be constructed by human hands. As you get closer, you notice that the castle itself, the stone almost melds with the branches. Whoever built this was immensely powerful. The castle, while large, is diminutive in the grandeur of the tree.
Okay. So are there trees like growing out of the tree? Okay.
Yep, trees are growing out of the branches of the trees. So like, it's just the branches, but to you they look like trees.
Yeah.
So like, what would be like a stick? It looks like a full tree.
Okay. Cool.
You continue?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. It takes you some time before you are underneath the branches of the tree. For the players who have played in the previous game, as you approach, you see built down to the base of the tree, now with guard towers and castles surrounding it, you see a large, probably a 40-foot door made of druidic runes that sit at the base of the tree. They are covered in branches. It is almost unnoticeable, as it has been so long that these doors have not opened. But there it stands. The entrance into Yavros.
So from my view, what I know is we haven't been able to open these doors.
No one wants to.
No, we don't want to.
I mean, you could force them open, most likely, but it's...
Had no reason to.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, okay.
It's a sacred place.
But we also can't read it. Like, the druids, I assume.
The druids can read it.
The
but
druids
yeah.
can read it, but we can't. Okay. Here it is. The door to Yavros.
You know that nobody gets within a few hundred feet of it.
Why?
It is sacred.
So out of respect. Or fear.
Sometimes great reverence can be both.
I'll gesture to Clara.
Yes?
Yes.
I think I should do it. Clara will walk toward the tree. Meanwhile,
Give us some good montage music.
Yeah, montage music.
just pop that up.
Yeah. Well, you've had a long time to get ready.
Dustin, that one terrible song.
Before we get to that point,
Dustin.
while we were walking through, would I've noticed any sort of architecture or cultural remnants of...
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay. You just said there was a whole lot of races, so I was like, maybe.
No, not a one.
Not one did we run into.
Okay.
Dustin, the one song.
I don't have that on purpose.
Like purposefully.
Is this the montage music?
Sure.
So I will go back after we're trying on everything. I'll go back to meet up with them in Torque's room, and I have picked out a long, very flowy white dress with golden stitching on it.
So as you walk out into the hallway, you walk past the guard who kind of does turn his head to look at you, and the servant girl, she runs into you. Oh, my lady, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. I don't remember the last time I wore a dress.
She grabs you by both. She grabs your hand with both hands. Is there anything I can do for you?
Can you cause an uprising in the streets to stop the fight tomorrow? Other than that, I don't think so.
An uprising?
I don't agree with this challenge that I'm supposed to do tomorrow.
Oh. that is Joseph. And she walks away from you.
Have you seen him?
She walks very quickly away from you.
I walk into Torque. What are you wearing?
I'm still naked in the tub. I haven't got out of the tub yet.
That's it.
Ned, though, has a beautiful frill around, like one of those like Shakespearean frills. I feel jolly good.
It's like the big poofy.
Oh
arm.
yeah, like
like
the
a-
big tunic.
Right here.
Like I don't know what those are called. Like where it's
the poofy arm sleeve things.
like around his torso and stuff.
It's just
So,
Looks like he can't move.
Perfect.
Torque, while I was trying on clothes, I remembered, I think I can reach out to Joseph.
Can you talk to him or just like kind of figure out where he is? Or
No. I forgot I anticipated I might need to do this. I've never done it before, but, where's David? Are you still in your room?
Yeah.
You come in.
I'll just come in.
Okay.
All they had in my room was overalls and a dead possum.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right. Well, you look better than those. Those are nice overalls.
He
He skinned it. He has like.
has like one of those old.
I'm 100% still like
Skin,
wearing
not
my-
even cured, so it's just like
It's just like a,
Yeah.
it's like a
I'm
dribble
100%
of
still
blood.
wearing like all the armor, but I have like it as a hat. Had to wrestle it first. It was still alive.
It was plain possum.
Interesting.
I do have a very
okay.
nice hat.
Come close because will you keep watch on the door? Make sure nobody's listening to us. And I pull out a.
Go outside or like stay.
No, just listen. Just tell me if anyone comes in. And I pull out a little piece of copper wire and. All right, Hazaran, help me get this message to Joseph. And I cast Sending, which I can send a short message of 25 words to a creature that I'm familiar. Unlimited range, as long as they're not on a different plane of existence. If they are, I can still target them, but there's less chance of them getting it. And Joe, it's Lyra. In trouble. I'm at the Citadel. Where are you? I'm supposed to fight the Inquisition tomorrow. Please come to us. And he can respond.
While she does that, I get out of the tub and like shake off like a dog and put a simple tunic on.
Like a bad walkie-talkie, you hear, "Hello? Yes? No? Carth'igan? You? Lyra, is that you?"
It's not like a talk back and forth thing. Like, I can send him one message, he can send me one message.
Lyra, where are you?
I told him. I told him in the thing. He knows.
The Palazzo?
Yeah.
Lyra, stay there.
Wait, I don't know this.
Be ready. What? Dawn? Dawn. They're saying dawn. No, you can't have that.
I will cast it one more time. Yes. Joe, that's where I'm at. Please, can you come here tonight? I can only say this one thing to you, and you may respond to me once.
Hello? Lyra?
Nice.
Lyra, we're on the outskirts. We have people on the inside. Stefan has apparently barricaded my father. We're going to free him. Can you? What? No, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, yes. Don't worry about the mule. We'll tie her up. Lyra, how many men do you have?
I'm gonna kill him.
I gotta get my horse.
And there goes
End
all
of
your
game.
spell slots.
How many men do you? I have one message. This is the only thing I can send to you. Where are you? I need help.
This is
How
the
many men?
last time I can talk to you. It is me, Torque, Ned, and David. And we need help now. Can you do anything to get us out of this situation so we can help you with Stefan? Please, Joseph, please.
Lyra! Lyra! Can you hear me? You have 5 people? 2, 4. 4 people? I think it's 4. He then recounts all the names that you just said. Yes, it's 4. Lyra, we'll attack at dawn. Will you meet us in front of the castle? We have men who will get us on the inside tonight. If it's just the 5 of you, you should be able to escape the palazzo. 4?
I tell you guys all this stuff as
Lyra, is there anything else we should do?
I can't.
Is there
cast that
anyone,
anymore.
anything else or anyone that you need help with?
If you don't reply, we're not going to go through with it.
Lyra, I'm assuming that you'll meet us in front of the castle. Is there a word limit on... He goes out.
All right then.
All right, you have a plan.
Yeah, you got something.
I'm like, God, that's takes a lot out of you.
It's just magic.
Just magic.
I would like to see you do some magic, David.
I'm gonna make my magic hands glow.
I don't know if you do that.
Can I do that? Just like
You're tired?
I make my eyes look like dragon eyes.
that's interesting. I
Stare
can
at
teleport an entire town.
Why are you fighting each other?
I'm not.
Because
That looked like it took a lot out of you.
It did. But
Good
this,
berry?
But this, yes. I pocket the good berry.
So what's the plan?
Well, apparently, we're supposed to sneak out of here at dawn to meet Joseph at the front of the castle to attack the city.
yeah, that doesn't sound like the greatest plan.
What about the flowers?
Well, maybe we could go cut them down on our way there so they're at least not hanging and they can fend for themselves.
I like it.
How far was the walk from the harbor to the...
What if we used the cover of night?
Well, we could go before dawn while it's dark still.
Yeah, just really early. Which means we should probably get to sleep pretty soon.
Well, yes, well, I'll have dinner and sharpen my axe and then we'll go to bed.
I like it.
That'll work.
Is that what you wish to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll take another bath.
You gotta pick out some clothes, Tor.
He's wearing his tunic.
Yeah, I need like a
No, for dinner. You gotta pick out a beautiful
Oh.
outfit for dinner. And I go start rummaging through the clothes.
It's
and
not like a
pick
nice-
out, like this, like super.
like a
Toga.
pillow cloth or something. Yeah.
No, I pick out this super. I pick out a match, almost like it matches my dress robe, but like man robe.
Yeah, I ain't wearing...
man.
You should wear
As
this.
opposed to a woman. Okay.
You should wear this.
Gnome robe.
Yeah, just put it on the chair. I'll get to it.
Please.
So I assume that you will go down to dinner when dinner arrives? I mean, when dinner happens?
I will go down. Yes, we'll go down for dinner, and then I will take some back up with me to eat with the guard.
Okay.
I know.
You do that. As you head down, they have a very nice setup for you. It is roast pheasant, potatoes, homemade bread with butter.
Do they have that one bird that you can eat whole?
Alfonso is there and he talks. He reminisces about how this could be your last meal or your first meal. He's talking about the future. It's all metaphorical. It's very boring. You don't pay much attention to it. About halfway through dinner, Lyra, you stand up with some extra food and head up to the guard.
Hypothetically, if she challenges another person, like, does that negate her earlier commitment?
Well, right now, she cannot challenge anyone else. That is the rules.
Are there specific people that you cannot challenge?
You cannot challenge the king, but you can challenge his successor.
And his successor right now is Stefan?
Yes.
Alright.
Once you have the crown, there is no challenge. As you can understand, we would become barbaric.
But what if... but what if the can the king challenge other people?
The king can simply have people kill other people. Why would he need to challenge? You mean war? Yes,
fun?
the king can war as much as he likes.
In war.
Is this answer? Is this sufficient?
Yeah. So, right now, who is in charge?
Lord Antioch, long may he reign.
Yeah, but we had heard that he was sick. So is that?
Why is this a rumor? Why is this everywhere? He's not sick.
I want to insight that.
Sure.
I think he believes that.
13 plus I think 1, so 14.
He believes that.
Okay. So is it? All right. I'll be done with that conversation.
I just imagine you announce that. I'll be done with that conversation.
Long ago on the shores of Carth'igan, our great leader Basco traveled with many paladins west. There he erected the great Golden Keep. Long has it been remained the Golden Citadel. As lineages have passed, we have become more refined. Now we are the greatest mercenaries on the eastern seaboard
Do you do mercenary work?
because it pays gold. And what is more lawful than contracts?
Well,
Okay.
now,
I mean, okay. I'll let it slide.
yeah.
I don't.
But
I don't
what
know.
if you're working for?
This has upset you. I see it. I see.
I am
I see
upstairs.
physical distress on
I
you.
am upstairs having on a date.
But now here's my question: what if you're
Pretty
hired
well
by
for
bad
that.
people?
Put that on a shirt.
What?
What if you're hired by bad people?
Well, I mean, the law does not judge.
Apparently,
But-
it's not against the
Hold on.
law to kill people for money.
I mean, yeah, but
As long as it is within the confines of the law, we are fine.
what if it's not, and you
Then
don't,
we will not take a contract.
and you do not know about it?
We have many scholars for this. We have these lawyers.
Have you heard about what's happening in Terrafon lately?
We have sent very many men to Malix. Malix is doing terrible things. We have cut the contracts.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Well, at least we know that you guys have morals.
Both don't.
We have something.
No, he was not paying us.
Oh, you don't have morals. All right then. May I ask you, have you ever been beyond the gates next to the seawall?
Me, personally?
No.
Why would I leave? Why would I leave this great city?
To explore.
No, no, no. It
Why?
is safe here. There are laws here. Outside of the walls, there is no law.
Scared.
But that,
Flowers grow wherever they want. That is not law.
yeah, but that's
become
part of living
pirates.
life. You gotta go somewhere you ain't been. It's like, could I challenge you now?
Why would you want to challenge me?
I'm not.
I am not part
would.
of the army.
But could I?
You want to be a magister?
No, but could I?
Potentially, yes.
It's like, what's stopping me from doing that?
I mean, you could. I could also kill you. We could kill each other.
We could.
You could stab me. I could stab you right back.
See, your citadel isn't as safe as you think. Because people all around you could just challenge you and kill you.
Why are you doing this to me?
Well, to make you think more.
I think all the time. I am happy.
Well, are you though?
Yes.
Have you ever been
Until I
beyond
have
the
met
gates?
you.
Have you ever been up beyond the gates?
I don't want to go beyond the gate.
Have you ever seen people actually be happy, other than talking about
You ever
how many,
seen people happy?
other than them talking about the?
I have
many
seen
they've been
babies born. I have seen weddings. I have seen true love.
Are you listening to this down there?
Yeah, I'm still sitting there eating.
What I've gotten out of this is that Eli could, David could challenge him to become a magistrate.
Yeah. So
Just very easily
yeah.
solve your issue.
So, could I challenge you, become the Majesty, if I win, of course, because I do not doubt you at all. What does that mean for me?
It means that you become part of the Golden Inquisition and I die.
Does,
My children are left without a father.
Aw.
Lawful good, lawful evil, still lawful.
lawful neutral.
What happens if two people of the Golden Inquisition challenge each other, thinking that the other one isn't part of the Golden Inquisition, and then they kill each other off?
They both die?
Yeah.
Then we just have a promotion. We promote up from within. This is not. This is. I mean, this is a cultural thing. I can see that it does not fly with you. I can see that if you were the king, you would say different things. At one point, we did not have this in practice, but I will tell you that since we have, the strong have risen to the top.
Just seeing a few.
Not the nice, not the logical, not the merciful, but the strong have
please-
definitely risen to the top.
How did you get to your position?
Hard work.
Really?
Also, not very many strong people want to be magistrates.
If the strong have risen to the top, is the royalty a blood thing or like a rock'em sock'em thing?
Well, to be honest with you, it is a little bit of both. However, Stefan has, how do I say this, political clout. So he has been challenged twice. The people believe things about him. Rumors are said, and there have been 2 that have come to challenge, and they have mysteriously disappeared.
So he is cheating.
These are your words.
Well, they seem to have been.
These are your words.
They came off.
It
of
has
your
been a
words.
pleasure. It has been a pleasure.
Please,
Is there a way
please
to
sit down. Please
tour
sit
the
down.
treasury?
I will see you.
I'm gonna try to not have him walk away.
You're gonna go accost him?
No, I'm gonna like.
That is what you would be doing.
I'm gonna try to like sit him back down. Please, please sit down.
No, it's good.
No,
I
please,
is good.
No,
Enjoy your
please
food.
sit. No,
He
no.
will walk away from you unless you physically hand
While he
it
does
to him.
that, I'll take a pheasant and put it in my pocket and go back upstairs.
A live pheasant.
Yeah.
So, back upstairs, candles are lit, and you hear shh, shh, shh. And I would like to replay the scene of the 2 people making pottery,
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
but it is just them with sharpening his sword.
Yes.
What movie is that from?
Ghost.
No, is that from? Oh God.
I wish I knew. I'd have no
Yeah.
clue what you're talking about.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking
See if I
about.
can look it up.
So, anyways, that is what's happening.
That's 100%.
Do I
what
get to
was
roll to
picturing.
see like how well my flirtation is going?
How do you want this to go?
I want him to want me to live and not fight this guy.
It is Ghost.
And
Yeah.
start telling and
Ghost.
help
All
and
right,
help
Eli.
spread the word.
Very well. Inspiration.
Help spread the word of
Okay.
of political change.
All right. Go ahead.
What am I rolling?
You may roll a charisma, persuasion, or a handle animal.
I think I have the same number in both.
We'll go ahead and just roll.
I looked up pottery movie.
Pottery love scene.
11. I look very good.
Okay, I'll give you advantage because this has gone on long enough.
Like,
No, you get one more roll.
I'm gonna keep rolling the pink die.
The love die.
Then that one.
12. No, it's a 7.
Just a second.
So at the end of this session, he looks at you. You are a very interesting woman. I'm gonna go talk to my friends.
Who are your friends?
I got a couple friends in the guard. I know one lawyer.
Really? Did you know Joseph
No,
Carth'igan? I appreciate you doing that.
thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for wetting my sword.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that happened. Okay, so anyways,
walks in at that moment, then just turns right around.
1d8. Roll a 1d8.
Me?
Yep.
Eight.
Okay, I'll write that number down, and you don't know what it does. All right, the night passes without incident. You will
Yay.
awake at 5 in the morning and make your ways towards the pirates that are held in the gallows. Far away, maybe just a couple hours later, Clara walks toward the great seal of Yavros. Intermission. Welcome back! We had a fun intermission.
Our joy glands are all swollen.
Why? Oh, why?
You got it on. You got it on there.
Yep.
All right.
And that's how we're starting this.
All right.
Oh, why happening?
It's good.
Swords have been wet.
All right, gang. So let's go ahead and have. I think we'll have the two of you roll. And first one, highest goes first.
Can it be 2 or
9.
18.
13.
All right.
Wanted to finish my orange.
Anyways. Kawaii. Kaiwai.
It's the most sensual orange eating.
That's how Lyra ate.
I'm too tired for this shit.
The joy Belinda's bag filled with orange.
That's why I married her.
When I saw her eating orange, I knew
That's the one.
That's how we met.
from across the room. Saw her eat a kaiwai. It's a long night.
Coming home.
I'm here for it.
I'm ready.
I'm reaching that slap happy stage, so.
Clara walks toward Yavros, the great tree. The doors have not been opened in an age. And as she walks toward it, you see, the two of you, will see the moss and vines peel themselves away from the door. Runes ignite. You see the Umtharans take a step back in reverence. They kneel. The guards that you encountered turn toward one another. She is truly the daughter of Neona. You see the city behind start to approach the bottom of the stairs a long way off, looking up as the runes ignite along the door. The doors open. Wind and energy blows out of the door. Clara stands unmoved, her hair not even blowing against the force. However, everywhere around, the tumultuous gusts of wind begin to blow. You see the plumes and cloaks of the Umtharans blowing back. You feel it kind of moving your feet back as all of the energy of a god unleashes across Yevra. Clara turns back and looks at you and Elric. She nods, seeking approval, and turns back to the white light. Perception checks, and please roll high.
Does this affect me since I'm a drow and I have that light?
Not this light.
Okay.
Yeah, for anybody tuning in, the Umtharans are
Essentially
drow.
Wow.
That one?
No, but I rolled
14.
4.
14. Okay.
Great.
That won't do it. A 4 doesn't do it. However,
Passive.
is 11? 11?
14.
14. It's kind of nice because your character would be looking for it anyways. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
So the door opens and you see Claire begin to walk, and a shape, kind of like an outline in the light. Just for a moment, it's hazy and seems to kind of fade away. You see what looks like a very short treant standing with its arms extended. Clara walks into the light, and as she does, she disappears. And the doors slam shut. The tree starts to glow in kind of bluish runes, and you notice that the leaves of the tree fill out. You see what look like cherry blossoms begin to fall down across Yavros, almost like snow. So, I will ask, and I don't usually do this, do you wish to wait till next game to figure out what happens, or do you want to know?
I think waiting for next game might be better.
Is Jamie watching right now?
I don't know.
Are you watching?
Are you watching?
Are you watching?
Text me right now. Right now.
Do it.
Dare you?
Well, we gotta wait 10 seconds for the stream delay.
I won't be here next game, so.
So you got a predisposition.
I mean, I want to know what happens, but I would like Jamie to be watching it live while I want her to find out now so she can tune in.
How about we just FaceTime?
I'll text her.
I couldn't
Can you FaceTime her in?
What? Why? Oh yeah, I'll just call her.
Yeah, just say, hey, watch it. And while you're doing that,
You're not watching.
meanwhile,
No, I can't call over
FaceTime
no Wi-Fi.
her.
I'm trying.
Call Sunshine.
meanwhile,
Thank you.
Oh, wait, never
yeah,
mind.
don't call her. But
Okay.
You guys can text her. So you.
I put on my regular clothes
I
because
put
I don't
on
want to
my
be.
armor.
I don't want to be sneaking around in like this bright golden.
Okay, how do you get out of the palazzo?
Is there a window?
Yes, there are windows in the palazzo.
All right. Is there a basement?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Give me a basement.
Is there a window? Is there a door?
I look for
Is there a window?
Is God
Is there a
opening
wall?
Is there a basement window?
Maybe if I tack this wall.
Ceiling? Roof?
Torque, do you want to
Chimney, I need options.
go around
Sounds about right.
and see if there's like if we go out one of these windows, if we
I'm
can
so
scale
sorry.
down without being seen?
Like you want me to? You want me to like run down and see if anybody's like
Out there,
watching?
maybe.
Okay. She was watching. She just saw us talking about FaceTiming. We're deciding what Clara's gonna do. If you're watching it right now, hopefully. I'm gonna text you right now and you're gonna get it. It's gonna be weird.
You tell us what Claire's gonna do.
Yeah. I'll
In the
be-
comments below, tell us what Claire's gonna do.
Enter the code on your phone now.
Text 1.
Alright. So she's got to watch for like 5 to 10 minutes.
You gotta watch.
For 5 to 10 minutes. And
You
then
gotta
we'll-
watch.
Yeah, and then we'll go back to her.
You gotta watch.
Super important.
I take a look out the window. How far down is the ground?
Oh, like this is you're on the second floor, so let's say 20 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a whole big old tower. Like you guys can probably just like
Jump.
yeah, like tie some. Wait, we have ropes.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to see if anyone's out there.
Oh, is anybody out here? I'll just like look around.
You see one guard.
How
Just
bright
pacing
outside
back
is
and
it?
forth.
Oh, okay.
What time of day is it?
It is very early in the morning.
Okay, so the sun has not rose yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Right, because we're meeting at dawn. Well, do we even know where the flowers are?
In the harbor.
On the galleons.
They're on the ships. Or
No.
Gallows.
gallows, yeah.
Sorry.
Which are on the galleys.
I say we
gallows are generally outside. Like, do I see them out here?
So you see a sprawling city. That's like. I mean,
Oh,
like-
that's right.
But
Yeah,
you have a general idea of where the harbor is.
What if we got some of their armor?
Guys, without the hours to just feel, let's just do something.
All right.
Yeah, let's just jump out and head towards the harbor,
All right.
and hopefully we can find them on the way.
Would you like to lead us?
Well, I'll just jump out the window, and I guess you guys can follow. So sure.
Okay, so Torque jumps out the window. Just you hit silently on the ground, and when the guard walks, turns, and sees you.
Blank stare.
I run around the side of the building, like away from him, and then once I'm out of like his visual range, I'll just run up the building and like into a window or something, like, or just like climb on, because he's not assuming I'm gonna like run up the side of the wall, so I'm just gonna like get up and hide and then wait for him to like continue running around.
Perfect.
Is it?
You will know as you begin to run away from him that if he got a good enough view, he will alert all the guards that you're gone. Just for the logic of the conversation.
If he,
Knock him out.
Turn into a cat.
Knock him out.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm tying
Yeah,
up
what
things
is
so
it?
David and I can climb down.
So he kind of turns, looks, you run around the corner, and then kind of like,
I'll wait. I'll see if he's gonna like come and follow me.
Wait!
If he.
Who was that? And he comes kind of running towards you. Who's that?
Okay, I'll run up the wall, and then when he comes around the corner, I'll get the drop on him and just like bonk him with my spoon.
And like do like a sleeper hold. Knock him out.
Kill him.
You're not there.
Yeah, no, I'm right. We're climbing out the window.
Sleeper.
Kill him!
Torque off the turnbuckle.
Take a sliver.
All right, 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, and
I'm assuming non-lethal.
yes. Oh, that's 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna save. My good stuff. I'll just give him a good old bonk.
Okay. So you run up the wall, Prince of Persia style. As he comes around, you kind of jump and boom, you hit, and his helmet kind of spins, and he just and he hits against the wall, and he falls to his knees, and he is stunned.
Okay.
Is he under the window?
He is run around, so no.
Oh, you guys went to the other side. of the building.
Just right around the corner.
So you now are looking out the window with their tied rope, and they're gone.
Okay. I climb down. Dave, let's climb down and hide.
Strengths,
20.
19.
you're fine. Don't even.
Is there bushes or something down there, like something
Yeah,
that we
there's
can hide behind?
Not really. You guys are in full plate. No.
I got my possum hat though. Is that doing anything for me?
You're not wearing a helmet. You're gonna wear your possum hat. Just so we're all clear. So everyone's
No,
clear.
I poorly have the possum like
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
he-
I'm
I thought he
aim
said he put it on the
every
helmet.
single
He
chance I
did.
get.
He did say earlier that he put the possum on the helmet.
I did.
Yeah.
He did
Okay.
because I was thinking
even
about making it
understand
about
how.
horns like going through the or something. Anyway, if he's just kind of like sitting there like
Visually atrocious.
yeah, with his bell rung, I'm definitely gonna. I'm like, sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna go for unconscious.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Did he ring the bell?
That is.
No, he doesn't. Have it.
Oh.
I ring his bell.
Oh, I got
That's
it.
what I.
I'm like, what?
Cocked.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. 12.
It'll hit.
All
He
right.
is an inept guard
Oh, okay.
with 15 hit points. So you just like a golf club.
Oh, okay.
Boom, and just clink.
And then just for good measure, I'm like, spare the dying. Okay. just to be sure.
There are a couple
Outside.
bushes
Yeah.
around you.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
You have knocked him out in the middle of the street.
Oh,
What was he wearing?
Armor,
Like, fuck.
What kind?
like chainmail.
Oh, useless.
Okay, we are
I-
not very.
I try and like drag him into a bush. I'm like, guys, okay.
And then I got Ned to come down too. So.
Ned is in armor that looks like everybody else. I think I'm going to be all right.
I know.
Yes.
That's.
Where can we find armor like that?
Yeah, where are the gallows?
Oh, the gallows? The gallows are near the harbor.
Okay, I take that
I forgot
guard.
he lives here.
Okay, so as we're doing, I'm gonna put the armor that guard's wearing. I'm putting my armor in my bag.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's fine. You're wearing chainmail.
okay.
All right, you know where the armory is? That way I can just throw on some.
Too much. It doesn't matter.
But like so hopefully I'm less recognizable.
You don't look like you fit in it, but you're wearing it. Disheveledly.
But it's their town guard's armor.
Correct. It will give you 14 AC.
I'm not worried. I'm not even worried about that right now. I'm just trying not to get caught.
You might.
Yeah, eventually.
If you get caught.
The sun's almost rising. Like, we're just hurrying to the gallows, and then we're gonna meet up for this.
Should I not put this chainmail on?
I don't think it'll matter at this point.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
So should we start stealthing now?
Like start and put this chainmail on, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
because it
my
would take
armor
you
on.
10 minutes to put that.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
We're not worried about that.
Ned, you just want to come with us? That way, there's like a little bit of like.
Yes, I'll pretend that you're my prisoners.
Yeah.
If we get caught.
Yeah.
I reach
Are you-
into my
you're-
bag and give
okay.
him a flask of alcohol
Thank you.
because he seems like he's at not the right point.
Let's do this.
He
Okay.
needs to top off.
I would take a swig of that real quick.
He hands you it.
No, you take swig.
Okay. Let's
All right, let's go. Lead the way, Ned.
All right,
You're prisoners.
stealth.
Got disadvantage.
disadvantage.
So it's either a what's 19 plus 5? I'll worry about that later. Or
And we found
so 18, so 23.
Good for you.
I have a plus 5.
23. Nice.
Yeah, because I have disadvantage and I have
5?
5. Because I have half
Not great.
advantage in it.
Well, I'm disadvantaged.
meanwhile.
You did good. Dang.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
What?
What'd she say?
Who's that? Oh, no, she's watching.
I know.
Okay.
Clara walks in alone. In the center of the tree, there are beautiful pools of water. As she looks into them and above, it looks like the stars. For the players, this should be a familiar scene. And as she looks at the pools, it looks as though she could reach in and just change whatever she wants. As though this life being, this god of immaculate energy, goes through space and time. Clara's eyes are glowing. As she walks to the pool, she puts her hand in a puddle. And as it ripples, somewhere out in the distance, the sky itself ripples. As her eyes glow, she feels something inside of her, almost like it wants to reach out into the pool to corrupt it. She looks down and she sees that from her hands it almost looks like black, almost like some type of tentacle is pulling itself off of her, and she pulls it back, her eyes now completely glowing with stars. She pulls back. No. As a chosen of Astarius, there is something hungry, something just at the veil that is excited she is in this place of power. She has a sense to feed. And as she pulls herself back, the waters from the pools lift up around her. As it begins to draw toward her as though she is going to consume the very energy of this place, a small tree is standing next to her, puts its hand on her arm. Hello. She looks down. Hello. You have a lot going on. A lot's inside you right now. Would you like some help? She nods. You seem awfully familiar. The little tree takes a step back. Niona? Niona! No, that's not right. But you certainly look like her. I don't know what's happening. Why don't I help? You'll be different. And depending on what you do, it could change you for better or worse. I get it. Just like your mom. She ended up winning in the end. It took her a long time. Are you sure you're ready? If this is Yavros, yes. Okay. It's good to see you again. He disappears, and the water snaps back into its place. A moment later, Clara is filled with blue light, and outside, all of the leaves shrivel up. Clara finds herself in blue light. Figures begin to appear in front of her. One by one, they step out of the darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one takes a different form. They look like rage. They look like the fury of the elements. Do you wish to tame us? Do you wish for power? Fury, rage, time. We are all things in nature. A little blue sprite flies next to Clara's head. I think we can handle it. She nods. And a moment later, all of the energy begins to fly into her. The energy of 7 Faelords. Her eyes begin to glow blue, and the stars in them are burned out. You're my chosen now. The doors to the tree erupt. You see green grass, moss begin to just blow out down the stairs, just like a wave of nature. And the next you see Clara walk out. Her eyes are glowing iridescent blue. Antlers are sprouting from her head. And you see her feet have become hooves. Nature is angry. Very angry. What do you do?
Cool, she's a satyr. Those things, that's what those things are called, right?
Is she my god now? Like, I bow to her, and like I assume everybody else.
Clara,
She just looks at you.
you okay?
Hey, buddy.
It echoes out. It sounds like the scream of wind and animals. Initiative.
I'm gonna look at you. What's going on?
This is as all new to us as it is to you and her. Clara, how was it? Did you see him? I saw him in there with you.
It sounds like trees breaking.
Yavros.
Yavros. I sense Yavros's rage. He misses so much. There's pain. She kind of cowers into herself. Rage. The trees around you begin to point in, and all of the branches kind of twist like daggers.
Calm down.
What? They begin to grow towards you.
We're your friends. We're here to help you.
How can Yavros be filled with rage? Against us. We are his people, the people of Yevra. There's love, cinnamon, and joy. Nature is pure here.
Love, cinnamon, and joy.
That's what I said.
Just making sure.
The stars shine bright here.
Why is there so much pain? So much pain. What if it's not Yavros' pain? That's Trash King.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's hers?
I'd do something. That's just very bad.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be like some kind of therapist from Mother Nature? There's only so much I can do.
Unfortunately, Clara, that's the end of our hour.
It's an extra $300 for more.
Oh man.
Because there is always pain in life. But to live fully, you can't live fully without pain.
She kind of looks over at you. The trees are getting even closer. Choose your words carefully.
How close is she to us?
She looks like she's about 200 feet away from you.
Okay. I know. I assume, what are the other people doing?
They are praying. They're on their knees. Eric's like, come on.
Come on, babe.
Come on. You got this.
I got you. I'll take your pain away.
Get on the white stallion.
Oh, gosh. What do the sacred texts? I don't know. There's...
You don't really know her.
I know, that's the hard part.
Honey and salt.
She's in some sort of fit, right? Like, I mean, does it seem like she's almost possessed?
With extreme amount of power.
She's conflicted.
She is.
Yeah.
She has pain inside of her.
Yeah.
Consolidate her.
Good soul.
I will tell you that
Consolidate.
if you cast a spell, you will go into initiative.
I'm not.
I'm just letting you know. Like, she will fight you.
Dancing lights!
Look at the beauty. Nope.
Charm! She's basically in demigod mode.
Oh, great, that's awesome.
She
is my god.
storm.
We split these groups up really well.
Yeah.
like with Claire, it's like Valron's like the newest person she's met.
Yeah.
And Rick's the evilest person she knows.
Trash King.
Trash King probably would be the best person to console her.
Consolidate.
You know her the best. Could it be her father?
Let us help you.
Oh! It sounds like wolves howling.
Ow.
Can you guys help take away some of the pain? Like, feel it?
That's why I was hoping to be close enough to her to... I'm going to slowly start walking towards her.
Sure.
Like, non-threatening. But like...
As you do, gusts of wind are blowing.
Yeah.
Trash King at this point runs behind Elric. Tell her it's all right. Talk to her.
How close did I get to her?
About 150.
Okay.
And it's challenging. And she's kind of like wincing with herself. Like she needs some type of comfort or she's about to burst.
Does she have her sword? The sword she
On
took
her
up
back.
and tied to her?
On her back.
The Tash sword.
I'm going to...
Oh, it has a name.
Nona.
I'm going to keep walking forward, and I'm going to reveal my true self to her.
So you do this. Your facade breaks. She sees you as you are. A dragonborn. Dragonborn! Dun, dun, dun. Wow! You see...
I didn't know that.
So your skin becomes hardened, your eyes become more reptilian, and you show yourself. Do you say anything?
It's all a facade.
I've been lying to you, my love. Die!
We are friends. We will figure this out. Let us help you.
How can you help me? You don't know the rage of this power. The tree's rage. That's what she believes it is.
The lavender flower.
God.
That's where the rage is coming from.
I told you the lavender was the.
Let me help you bear this burden.
What burden?
The rage.
You don't know. You don't know what it feels like. There's so much anger.
I'm going to continue walking towards her.
You're about 120 feet. At this, the wind is getting so strong that it's almost impossible to move forward.
Land bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get to her.
Gate. I'm just saying spells now.
Is Elric walking up there too?
No, Elric can't help. Elric's not here.
Man, if only we had
Is he?
some-
I just didn't know if he was
No,
walking.
he's protecting trash.
I didn't know if
Holding
those
each
two
other.
were going. I didn't know if those two were going up.
If only we had someone that could cast Wish.
In Elvish, please let me get close.
The wind will... You move past the barrier up to about 100 feet. It looks as though you will have to... You're asking her to bear the burden. She needs more specifics.
I want to take the rage from her.
So, how?
I've never done it, but I am star-touched now, right?
You are.
I will ignite my eyes. And again in Elvish, this doesn't have to be your fate.
So as you say that and you ignite your eyes, there seems to be some type of ripple that goes through the trees. That is a dark power. Dark. Like my heart. This rage. You hear Trash King yell out, "It's gonna be okay! It's not the forest rage!" You igniting your eyes seems to set her off.
Great.
Initiative.
At this, you see the gusts begin to blow so hard that one of the towers begins to crack. I can't control it, Valran. There's so much anger.
How's Trash King know?
Know what?
That it's not the forest.
He's assuming. He's allowed to make assumptions.
What does he think of it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Clara can understand all languages, right? She had a pendant? Okay. I guess character wouldn't know that. But in the form, I'm going to talk to her in Sylvan.
Okay.
Assuming because of all this, she understands me because she's a god to me. You can overcome this rage, whether it be Yavros or your own. Take up the mantle of your father. Draw his sword.
She will unbend slightly. As she does, you see, like, it looks like a tempest begins to unleash itself around her. But as she grabs her sword and pulls it out, she looks down at it. It begins to blossom into what looks like moss. She takes a sigh out. My parents. I loved them so much. I didn't know who they... She falls back, and as she does, her form breaks back into normal Clara. She falls asleep, and the storm ends.
I rush to her.
I would like to too. So she's back to normal now, and the sword is...
The sword looks as though it has flowers growing from within it.
Is it still metal, or is it just...
It is like both.
like the castle itself? Okay. I'd like to... Oh, that takes a minute. I can still do it. I'd like to cast Identify on it.
Okay. As you do, it hurts your mind. But you will discover that this blade is imbued with druidic magic. She is now proficient with it. And it is called the Gnar Blade. For if you mess with the dash, you get the Gnar! Yeah, I don't care. I like that.
I do too.
It sounds like something you would name.
Oh, he definitely named it.
There's probably
You don't know all of its attributes. You know that it is...
A feeble mind cannot comprehend.
Yeah, so, like, the blade itself is essentially a great sword that a druid can use.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Tashnar wasn't a druid.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
But Tashnar.
And she is proficient with it. And it will use her druidic modifier for attacks.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool. That's awesome.
Who said Tashnar name?
So as I run up to her and I heard him say something that comprehend language would have still been up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would have heard and understood. As we get to her, do you have any idea what that was?
No, I have just as little knowledge of what has just happened as you. But I believe it was Yavros with the tree. Is the tree dying or is it
It
dead?
is not dying, but it looks weak, as though it gave her all of its power.
I'm assuming that she was able to draw the power from Yavros. Or at least he granted it to her.
For what purpose? This is the woman who's been with you with the plume.
I do not know. Perhaps to enact upon the rage, which I would not assume Yavros would have.
Perhaps it was her own?
Possibly, maybe the power confused her.
You must watch over her. This power, left untamed, will destroy her and everyone near her.
She should keep the sword. This is attuned to her.
From behind, you see what looks like blue lightning striking from all of the different pools that are inside of Yavros. The doors have been destroyed. You see like what looks like static electricity beginning to...
Okay. How many pools are there?
There are many. It's like, so there's pools that are built into the base of the roots of the tree, and they look like little waterfalls that are going down each other.
Oh, the ones outside the gate? Or?
Inside the tree. So
Okay.
the doors to the tree blew open, and now there's lightning inside the tree. What is that?
I do not know.
It begins to coalesce.
I guess, could I knowledge Arcana then?
Sure.
Okay. 17.
It is the weave. You see reality begin to kind of bend and pulsate.
Would I recognize it as the weave?
Knowledge Arcana.
It is pure magic force.
13 plus 9.
Yeah. It is the strings of magic incarnate.
And I recognize that as Ordos.
It is Ordos magic, yes. Or pure arcane magic.
Okay.
You are holding Clara in your arms.
This is very frightening.
You guys said there'd be gold!
Not now.
As this begins to coalesce, is there anything you wish to do? It begins to like turn into almost like ball lightning.
Perhaps that is the rage within.
Perhaps we should get the hell down!
The gates are destroyed. We have no way of protecting.
Run?
Yeah, I think we need to evacuate the city.
Very well. You begin to hightail it to hell, so that you see Valren begin to kind of, he turns, starts running down the stairs with Clara. So does the Trash King. So
I
do
will
you.
pick up the sword.
And as you do, there is a flash. You don't see it because you've turned your backs on it. There's a flash and it seems to ripple out. All you see is it looks like the stairs kind of bend as though reality shifts out from the magical pulse. As it does, you see the world begin to move in slow motion. Your character just freezes.
I don't perceive any of it though. Okay.
You're still moving, but everything is in slow, and everyone else around you has stopped.
Everyone stopped. I'm moving in slow motion. Or the world's moving in slow motion, or I'm moving in slow motion?
You're moving in slow motion. The world has stopped.
I look over my shoulder behind me. Do I see anything?
You see a figure of energy, lightning piercing off of it, moving towards you. looks like bright blue and white light.
I'll turn to face it.
Okay. Elric and Trash King are also moving in slow motion. Wow. What do we do? We gotta get out of here. What is it? Where's my gold? Gold. You see sand.
No.
Fireball.
I'm assuming, Valron's assuming that this is Ordos incarnate.
Sure.
Because it's just raw magic. And you said it's like a figure?
Mm-hmm. Looks like an archon coming down. Pure energy.
Oh, God. The Oblivion Stone.
Problem solved.
Just rip reality apart.
Still in this universe, right? World?
I'll call out Ordos.
The figure looks and kinks its head before all of the energy begins to coalesce into a figure. The figure looks like a mage in blue robes and dark, like silverish black armor. It holds its hands like this and begins to walk towards you. As you look at it behind, kind of in the pools, you see that he is reflected in the pools behind you, in the dripping water, in the glass of your sword, in the irises of your eyes.
What do you want from us?
Our friends need help. And you see Montague.
But you don't know who it is.
I don't.
But Elric and Trash King do. There is a flash of light, and meanwhile,
Why does everyone be so intimidating? Like, everybody, like, with magic is just so powerful. And everybody, like, even without magic is just incredibly powerful, too.
I can punch things really good.
you guys have reached the gallows.
Have we been spotted?
It's, what,
You have not.
Wow.
You have not.
That's surprising.
They're not looking for you yet.
Oh.
So we're at the gallows. How is everyone hanging there?
Mm-hmm.
Perception check.
Yeah. Also, what time of day is it? Is it still...
It's been like 15 minutes.
Oh, all right.
18 perception.
You see that there are about 6 guards, and you notice that 20 flowers are all bags on their head, rope tied, nooses around their neck.
Is there any way we
Everything is tied to one lever for efficiency.
Is there any way that we can
Here's a sign.
just...
Do not pull.
Do not fall.
Is there any way we can create a distraction like
Yes. Hold on.
fireball?
No.
I haven't seen a good fireball.
I cast thaumaturgy, like, to make it sound like an explosion coming
Nice.
from a different
Persuasion.
direction.
You're using your magic, you do this. Persuasion for its believability.
Can I use, like, my,
Yeah.
spell attack instead of persuasion?
Totally fine with me.
25.
Nice. Boom. In the distance, there is a very loud sound like an explosion. With your roll, they are convinced.
I go and I sneak up and I cut all the ropes.
So as they
with
run,
my
you
axe.
see Lyra jump up on the, just running down.
With the newly sharpened axe.
Yes, with my very sharp
It is sharp.
axe.
While she cuts, I fall behind. I rip bags off. I'm like, run, 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 run.
I will not run.
Shush, shush, shush.
We will fight.
No, shush.
Run,
I'm
run,
gonna
run.
put my-
Shh.
I'm gonna put my hand like in his mouth.
I look at him. We are headed to the front of the city to meet Joseph Carth'igan and help him with an attack to take back over the throne. Are you with us or no?
Is there gold? Will we be recompensed? Will there be?
You can either join us
If we
or
win.
run and try to get out and possibly be back here and die. This is all we can do for you.
What say you men? Should we fight? Perhaps die? Or leave? And help them retake the city?
There's only one way out. The only way out is back through the harbor, and you have no ship.
Are the
She makes a point.
Are the cards?
Think of the rewards.
Now we need to be quiet.
Think of the catalogs. Think of the man-witches that we could discover.
And I cast sending. Joseph, where are you? We are headed toward the front of the city.
Lyra, is that you? Carth'igan, yes. Carth'igan, no. Hello, hello, is that you? Lyra. She's not responding this time.
I asked him questions. Like, he's not an idiot.
Lyra, if you're still there, we're almost in position. We haven't met any resistance we haven't been able to handle. Will you meet us at the city gate? We have men on the inside. It's time to show Sweater Steve what it... And it goes out.
All right, they're almost at the gates. Let's go. Quietly. Quickly.
Who's with me, men? I'm with you. And we go start calling ourselves the Dreadstalkers again. But I like the flowers. Well, me and the
How
men.
about the dread flowers?
It's a compromise. How about can we make it sound cooler there, like the flowers?
What about the dreaded flowers?
I don't like it.
We have
The
something
dread
we
flower
need to do.
stalks. Come on, let's go.
Follow us.
I like the Dreadstalks.
Yeah, let's go.
That's like exactly what the... You begin to head through the
Yeah,
city.
to the gate.
Do we stealth?
That's up to you.
As much as we can.
So the pirates are going to roll to see if they can find any armor and weapons.
No, no.
Nope, not a one. Not a one. Oh my god.
Did you roll for once for all of them? Can Catherine have a roll? 'Cause
Yeah,
she's
Catherine
not-
can have a roll. She's the leader. She finds a crossbow, as she would, and a short dagger.
I have an extra dagger. I'll throw in one of them.
She throws it over to Seabark.
So Seabark and Joe and her all have a weapon.
Yep.
I'm gonna toss one of them a battle axe.
Okay. It goes to Snake Eye Joe.
And another one a war pick.
Nice. You're arming them. That's great. There's 20 of them, and what, 5 are armed? 4 or 5 are armed?
I'm gonna throw somebody some
And I'll,
chainmail on.
yeah, and I would say I have that chainmail from that guard.
They won't be able to put it on if you guys are running.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Stealthily put it on.
They can't.
I
Chainmail.
okay.
It takes some time.
I just didn't want it anymore.
Are you guys head toward the city gates?
Yes.
Are you stealthing?
Yeah.
I need you to roll.
I just want to say,
18.
I imagined you threw the dagger, she threw it to Seabark, and he just went,
Yeah.
Immediately in the mouth, or he catches it with his mouth.
18.
Okay.
8.
It's not great.
23.
You guys are good. So, you chink. Okay, I need d20s from all of you. You may add your attack modifier to this.
21.
That
You're
one.
making an attack.
Oh.
That sucks.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you may.
21.
For the ghost. Ooh. What's 13 plus 9?
You're good.
Your
22.
attack modifier is only
Also
5.
21.
You encounter several guards on the way, but
Waiting.
you beautifully take them out. So if you're envisioning this, it's almost like a pan shot of you guys running through the city, and all of a sudden you see like a guard, like, and all of a sudden somebody just tink and they're falling.
And Torque and I are like, spare the dying on all.
Yes.
I only have the sword of justice.
They hear a noise come through the streets, and there's all of a sudden like a silver piece hits them square in the head, and they fall backwards.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, if I can-
After a few moments,
shot.
after about 15 minutes of you stealthily making your way through the city, you come to the gates. You don't see anyone there yet, so you're kind of on the outskirts. There's a large bridge that leads up to the Golden actual Citadel, the fortress itself. You see many guards patrolling the top. You don't see Joseph Carth'igan.
I want a perception because I think they're sneaking it.
Sure.
And I think that we just keep a look. 15.
Battle cam.
Oh man, I'm just thinking like you're there at the front of
I have
the
that
front of the
right
citadel.
there, the cart.
The cart.
Yeah, that's-
The Trojan horse in it.
An actual horse.
I'm just thinking though, like you just see the cart get like launched over. It's like a catapult. He's like,
You see a cart. The cart is being pulled by a large mule. It is a covered wagon, and you notice that there are several people in front. They are covered with, like, they look like vagabonds, and they begin to move toward the gate. Please, let us in. We have Carth'igans to sell. No one's in! No one's allowed in! To clink! You see one of the guards just kind of fall back behind the portcullis. And a moment later, the gate rises. The mule and the cart pushes over to the side. And as it does, the door to the back opens. And you see, with long hair, in a beautiful suit of armor, covered in a cardigan, Joseph Carth'igan. He is surrounded by 8 more men that are clad in pure golden armor. Men, it's been a long time since I've seen these streets. My brother will answer for his crimes. For the Carth'igan Dynasty. For the Golden Inquisition. For Bosco and the law! And they rush into the castle, not waiting for you.
I'm gonna.
We just start running
Yeah.
behind him when we see it.
Okay?
See him.
The doors burst open.
Burst through the doors, Eli.
Joseph Carth'igan is the knight in armor.
Close enough.
oh no.
He will represent himself and his 8 men.
Oh. Well, there we go.
There you go. Yeah, see? Good job.
We did it.
Hooray.
Okay. Sorry.
Behind them, you enter.
Hello.
Where's Ned?
As you enter into this into the castle, I don't think I can get this any closer. Let's see. Get it just a little bit closer.
Anyway.
As they enter into the castle, you see Joseph Carth'igan with his helmet off. You see there are arbalists and many guards ready to attack. Joseph enters first. Does not have his weapons drawn. My name is Joseph Carth'igan. I am the crown prince of the Golden Citadel, and I demand an audience with my father.
Yeah.
The guards lay down their arms. And as he walks through the halls, he turns. It's good to see you!
You too.
I'm so glad you could come. This will not be an easy conversation.
Was the 8? I rolled the 8 men he has.
You have 8, yes, he has 8.
Was that my 8 that I rolled?
Maybe remind me a little bit.
How many rounds we have to kill him?
As they walk through, they begin to pick up men. Seeing the force grow larger and larger, everyone they encounter does not fight you. So it's almost like a superhero scene as they're walking down the halls. It just keeps getting larger and larger with Joseph at the helm.
Do you hear the pea? Oh, sorry.
So let's go ahead. You guys walk through, opening up all the doors.
Calvin, can you reach some of those to move?
Yes.
Yes.
Use your
My long
lanky arms.
And you want all these guys to follow?
Oh, we're all the way up here?
Yep.
Right there. In front of the team. So that's cool.
You want all these?
And anybody who they encountered has
Perfect.
now come into the room.
Oh, man.
Just
Do the crossbows count as people?
No.
Are you sure?
Give you a view of that.
I like when we don't have to fight anything.
That hurt.
That hurt. Like a lot of things, I mean.
There is quite an army that has made itself known.
No, people.
As you walk in, you see in ridiculously gaudy armor a young, brazen-looking man. His armor has wings coming out the back, like some type of angelic solar. What is the meaning of this? Steve? Stefan, what have you done? I have done nothing. My friends and I know otherwise. He turns to the Fated. Please, help me make my case.
Stefan, you've taken this city and your father, and you've constricted them like a tight-fitting sweater. When it should be free-flowing! Like the Carth'igans truly believe, and your father believes.
A well-pointed argument, apropos, wouldn't you say, Sweater Steve? I hate this game.
I love this game.
How dare you come here and call me a sweater?
Where is Antioch?
I am here. From a back room, you see a very old man come out.
Sir Joseph
He has a very heavy vestment on. It has collared up to his neck. Very strange. You've never seen a vestment like this. It looks
Is it a
very much like a coat.
We need to get that off of him.
It's Code Carl.
Like some kind of parka.
It's Parka Paul.
What about a brew pop?
Park Pat.
Coat Callum.
Code Callum.
Jesus.
This Coat Callum. That's his nickname. It's Callum Antioch. Oh my god, it is. Yes, that is canon. He is Coat Callum Antioch.
The Carth'igan.
Carth'igan.
Your
Friends, help me.
Your son destroyed Joseph's mind to get power and take over the city, and it's his birthright to follow in your footsteps.
Joseph, it is so good to see you. Father, it is good to see you as well.
This family.
How can you two be so blind? They all just sound the same.
There's just such a slight difference, though.
No. Sweater Stefan, how can you be so Alice.
Because he's cold. Because his sweater's no coat. It's hot. It's ice.
I think we can drop the analogy, Lyra. We're talking about the fate of our kingdom. It is an appropriate metaphor, Stefan. Are these allegations true? Come clean, lest I spare you from the sword. I am old. I have entrusted you to save this kingdom, and instead you have constricted it. You have made our people barbaric, fighting for promotions, killing each other. I thought, for the new, you don't understand. War is coming. No. We can be better.
War is coming. And you know who they're coming after. Anyone who has any type of religious belief.
Is this true, young girl?
Yes. We follow the path of Azeron, and we need your city's help. But your city, sir, if you are not ruling anymore, it needs to be under somebody who's going to let his people have free will and follow them like Joseph.
Father, I did not want the crown. You know this. Its weight is heavy upon my head. But our people deserve better. I will be better. Strong is the man who comes to power reluctantly. I am proud, Stefan. You have grown into a wise man.
You mean Joseph?
Yes, sorry.
Cena.
Father, no. Stefan,
Bad soap opera.
wait.
Great.
Amazing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
Joseph, kneel. No! He runs toward his father.
I tackle him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tackle him. I tackle him. Wait, I have the protection thing. I have the
dog pile
protection. Can I do a dexterity thing to get up to?
What are you trying to use?
I have
I'll just run up there and I'll
like guard, like blocks it.
I want
bonk
to.
him on
nice.
the forehead.
yeah, I have a thing called protection.
All right, guys, just roll. All of you roll. Highest gets there first.
Well, roll what?
Don't end.
10.
Oh, 5.
Lyra, you've been talking. It makes sense. You get there first.
You're on point.
I tackle him to the ground and, grab him by his sweater.
It's poorly made, shoddy.
You hit him with your shield and grab him back, and as you hit him, it knocks him and goes. You're so fast that the guards can barely get to you, and they look shocked at how fast you've moved. As you hit him with the sword and you're grabbing him, you hear something inside your head. Show them.
I will. This man has committed terrible crimes, and I will not kill him. It is not the right way. And you may think that my God sounds evil, but he wants me to show them mercy. This man will go on trial and be locked away, but he will not face death unless that is what the people decide.
A well-spoken speech, young girl. But who are you to make such claims?
I will not kill him, sir. I'm asking you to think about changing your ways. Because like you said, these people become barbarians.
Show them. Lyra. Show them. Do you wish to do anything?
I want to drag him out in front of the people of the city.
Like,
with the king, though, too. Stefan.
Okay. So you begin to drag him down the stairs. No, stop. Stop. We will handle this. He tried to kill me. He will face penalties for his crime.
The people need to know.
The people will. But under a new leader, under Joseph.
Show them power.
My God is good. He's lawful good. I don't believe... No.
Yeah, but this is your mind talking to you.
I will not do... No, I don't believe that.
I don't think you have to kill him to show him power. You can ignore the voice.
I don't know what on earth I would be doing to show power, besides doing exactly what I'm doing.
Sounds good.
By sticking up for what I believe in and what Joseph believes in.
Thank you, Father. I will do what I can. Anything anybody else want to do?
Can we agree that I don't have to fight the Inquisition member this morning?
Of course not.
And can that law be changed so innocent people don't need to die?
Lyra, I will need to look over all the laws, but I will. For Alzaron.
For Alzaron. I am not challenging you.
This is hello.
All still enacted.
All the guards will do that as well. As you stand at the top of the throne of the Golden Citadel, your god speaking in your mind to show them power, you ignored that, believing that showing mercy is the ultimate show of power.
Control, yeah.
The guards take him away. Antioch rises to the right, and Joseph Carth'igan takes a seat in the throne. My first decree as ruler of this city is that the Golden Inquisition shall repay its debt at cost to the fated.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we've got a plan for them.
We could use a few more people.
Definitely. We're headed to Terrafon.
The paladins that you have entrusted to my care shall now be entrusted to yours at the cost of the royal treasury. If you require the Golden Inquisition's armies, we will provide it at cost. Provisions and food.
Of course, and we will need your armies when we march on Terrafon.
Most excellent. What say you? What say all of you?
Wait, is he like...
He's just looking at everybody.
Aye.
I ain't never been to Terrafon before.
I don't want to go to war.
Oh, Joseph, look how far we've come. Do you remember back when I was killing those spiders for you after you planted all that spider silk?
I will have a spider silk farm. Just to wait and see.
I still want a horse from the horse that your spider thistle killed my horse.
That's what it was.
We will replace your horse, David. Can we not enjoy this moment?
Yeah. Yes, I think you should address your people.
I would agree with that. Listen, men. I am sorry that I have been absent from you. I am sorry that I have not been present. Please forgive me. I will be a ruler with a kind heart and a... What is that? Do you feel it?
Do I?
There's just a staleness in the air.
Perception? Doesn't count. 18. 19.
You feel the air get thick and stale, as though it's not really...
Air.
Yeah. It's hard to breathe.
Torque, is this poison?
I don't think so.
Is there like a window somewhere?
Jesus Christ, we're in a castle with no windows.
Yeah, there are windows.
I'm gonna go over to the window and look up at the sky.
Okay, you look up at the sky.
Anything wrong? Storm?
Perception check.
Ooh, 15 plus, I think that's a 16. 16.
David walks to the window and looks out. And as he does, there is a lightning strike. It hits into the center of the harbor. As it does, you see waves begin to pulsate out from a central point. They hit the stone walls. The galleons are tossed aloft like they are feathers, smashing into the city. And a moment later, a vacuum of air erupts, pushing you back from the window, but you see a tower appear in the center of the harbor.
Go say his name.
Does anybody else see this?
You hear bells begin to ring throughout the whole kingdom.
That means yes.
David, what is it?
I'm gonna start up my magic hands.
You're gonna open a portal?
Never mind, not yet. We gotta get.
What is it?
I'm gonna just. Cats up.
Lightning strikes outside!
We gotta get as many people out of here as possible, or we go kill him. I say we should try both.
Meanwhile,
Both at the same time. We should save people and kill him. Doesn't the tower have the name? Or is it just a...
far away to the west, at the tallest tower in Terrafon, a room you have not been in for over 2 years. Lord Malix sits at a broken pedestal with a broken goblet in the Church of Astarius. He takes a step and turns around. Rack focus. You see a figure in a plume of feathers, holding a large scepter. So, Gushwin, are you ready? He reaches and hands the scepter to Malix. You play with forces you do not understand. But I am ready. I have been ready for a long time. He takes the scepter and smashes it in to the altar behind him. As he does, you see what looks like darkness, like tentacles of black ichor, begin to bleed out of the ceiling of Terrafon.
There are so few crows left. Oh, how I can taste the Queen's fear.
He jams it further in. Back to you. As you sit in this room, the air becoming stagnant, Katsa, his tower, shooting lightning into the distance, you begin to see the pillars in this room crack. And from them, from the cracks in them, beasts begin to crawl their way out. Beasts that look an awful lot like Grinning Gods miniatures.
Oh, that thing looks cool.
That's awesome.
Spicy. Ooh, I like that one. That has berry.
And some Dwarven Forge.
Dwarven Forge.
It's made of dwarvenite, indestructible. Ha! Yeah!
As the one bursts through, it comes in like a wolf and looks like the calyx creatures you fought before. It hits, and as it does, it turns, snapping its head, and a beam of energy fires out of it, erasing this person from existence. Everyone in the room doesn't even seem to notice that he's gone, but you all do.
Yeah.
Men! Men, we must fight! For the city! For the golden You, still at the window, see that from the tower, a pulse begins to fire out from the base. The city is eviscerated in a second, and the pulse is coming towards you.
How fast can I cast my magic hands?
It doesn't look like you could cast it fast enough. Everything begins to slow down, and you see David just kind of, his hands ignite, but outside a shockwave is moving, and it looks almost like it's so powerful, it's pushing the buildings into like a wave, like they are literally smashing up into each other. It is a magical bomb.
How close is the tower from us?
Oh, far away.
Other side of the city.
We don't have reaction time.
You have one. You may do one action.
Get as many of these people out of here. Teleport.
Do you think I could cast it in time?
Go ahead.
I cast it.
You cast the runes on your hand, igniting a gate right in front of you.
Is there good?
Yeah.
Do you say anything?
How many people are in the room?
A lot.
Everyone you see.
Say like 15.
You don't have to say anything.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Anybody else?
What?
What do you want to do?
Is it our turn?
Yeah.
Eli opened the portal. Or, sorry, David opened the portal.
Everyone jump through the portal as fast as you can. There's to save your lives. And I want to, am I by Joseph and?
There's Joe, and then here is
Antioch.
I want to use my epic feat to grab him and carry him through.
The king? The former king? Okay, you grab him and you rush through.
Everyone, come on, grab Joseph. Make sure Joseph gets through.
I'll wait. I'll wait for everybody else to go through.
David has to.
I have to.
Yes,
I mean, he's the last person to go,
But if there's only 6 seconds, I don't know if all the people will get through.
Right.
But anyone within 60 feet technically should be able to.
Almost called the police.
If they go.
As this happens, you see this creature jump down onto Ned.
No!
It's just dripping what looks like green light out of its mouth. Boom!
Yeah.
The pillars blow apart. And you see a figure that looks like pure energy appear. With your friends. Montague, you enter into the room. At the peripheral of your vision, you know that the shockwave is coming, and you put up a wall. The shockwave hits your magical barrier with so much force that it almost splinters into your mind. But you are keeping the castle safe for a few moments. Valran, Clara, Montague, and Elric enter into the fray.
I don't have Montague. I'll just use the one I was going to use for... What's his name? Quinn. Shale.
As you enter, immediately you are holding the gate. You are holding a barrier up, protecting them from the high tower.
Okay.
And it is straining you immensely. You look out, and the creature rushes towards you, but not before Valran. You may make an action. You do have Clara in your arms.
I wouldn't have jumped through if I thought there was more than 6 seconds.
That's
I
right.
feel bad.
No, don't worry about it.
Always saving yourself.
I'm trying to save the people.
That one's rushing towards Montague.
Yep. And you see Montague is physically straining with some type of magical spell.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. What does it need to make?
17 charisma.
As a +2 charisma.
Wait a minute. Can I know I'm straining, but could I use Bend Luck? When another creature you can see makes an attack ability.
You
she
can.
does a saving throw, so I'm going to minus it by a d4.
It's a 7.
1.
It fails.
Okay.
You just see ice appear all over it. It looks like it freezes and just shatters into someplace else. Final round.
Okay. Seeing that this guy jumped on Ned, I'll just run up and throw everything at it to just like knock him off Ned.
Just grappling it or just gonna bull rush it?
Just attacks, just like smacking with my spoon, like
yeah,
just in
the
the face, just get
Do
him
it.
off. 17
hit.
and dirty 20
Hit.
and 16.
Miss.
This music's stressing me out.
I'm digging it.
Bum, 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 bum.
34 bludgeoning damage.
That will knock it off. It gets knocked off of Ned. Its beam firing into this guy.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Okay.
Ned, Joe, get through.
But my people! My people! We must protect the 3 guys. Pick him up and just carry him through.
Also, Ned was representing 8 people. So
Ned has to get up off the ground.
I'm not.
He's still close.
I won't leave you! Friends! To the death!
I said get through!
You made it through. Trash King, I ain't sticking around! He starts running toward the gate.
He just climbs up.
He would 60 feet. He would make it.
No.
Yeah, he would.
Trash
So
can?
for everybody from that guy.
No, trash.
No, trash can.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
trash
yeah,
can's
no,
fine. He has plot armor.
He doesn't. Makes it
Almost,
just to the
yeah.
edge.
Oh no. Never mind. I lied. I wasn't doing ever.
Everybody behind
Does he only
the,
have 25 feet of movement?
Oh yeah, I guess he's small.
yeah, everybody though behind double sword is dead. He's the only person
Shit,
who
what
can make it.
If I leave Montague, is he gonna be okay?
I can't answer.
I can't even answer that.
Montague's like a super wizard now.
Okay.
He's
One
holding
with
back
the
this wave of like city destructing force. Like,
I'm gonna like look over at him, make eye contact, and just like nod, and then I'm gonna bolt.
He looks like he's not. He's almost not there. He looks like he's partially magic.
I'm just gonna look over at him and smile. Like, awesome. And then I'm gonna move my 30 feet to as close as I can to the portal, and then I believe it's another 30 feet to get to it. So I'll dash, I guess.
Don't you have your action?
You would not be able to. You'd have to climb this.
And you're carrying Clara.
Oh, that's right, I am.
I can't clear a run.
Because she's
She's
unconscious.
unconscious.
She's still.
If I can't misty step with her either, can I?
I think you can take one.
You can take one willing person. I think one willing.
No, that's dimension door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The misty steps by myself.
I'll just double check.
Do you have?
Oh no,
that?
I think it's individual.
It is.
Okay.
All right, then I'm gonna just make my way up the stairs as fast as I can with her. I'm gonna use my action to
Roll
dash.
her.
Montague, the strain becomes too much and it buckles your power. You know that within a moment it will destroy, killing everyone in the room.
Okay.
You do have power.
Yeah. I guess I would have to use the wish, right?
It would seem that way.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
For those of you who don't know, the wish is a now 20% chance, is it not?
It is at 20%.
20% chance.
Through
to be
my will.
destroyed.
Oh, God.
Instant.
What does he roll for a d20?
Robert.
It is a D10 or D20, your choice, but you have a 20% chance of dying.
I thought it was a 20% chance for the Crystal Inquisition or whatever they're called to find him.
No,
No.
No?
It's different.
it'll destroy him.
It's different.
Okay.
Okay. So wish. I wish
On a star.
through the weave. I wish through the weave to negate Ketsup's magic till everyone in this room makes it through the portal to safety.
Okay.
Could you wish someone dead?
I don't think so. I think it's like genie rules. You can't make wish for like the love or.
You can basically do anything, but it's got to be a level 8 spell or lower. It's up to the DM's discretion because you could change
Yeah, it's-
reality, but
it's
if you want to
cracked,
cast a
yeah.
spell, it would be level 8 or lower, so you couldn't power word kill somebody from like across the world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was curious. Could you just
Could you
kill
cast a
cats
land bridge
right now?
He would probably be at full health, so he wouldn't die.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but
create
negating
an
his magic will
object.
be.
All right, sir, you have a 20% chance of being destroyed.
So 1 or a 2?
That is your choice.
1 or a 2? Ah! 1.
No. Okay, your wish will cast.
They will.
Do you have an up? Not right now. Want to help?
And that means you're destroyed.
Yes.
It would mean he's
So
destroyed.
what says here in the notebook?
Yeah.
I don't have an epic feat.
That was also from a while ago. That you
Yeah, but I
actually
haven't
did.
leveled up.
Oh yeah,
because-
you're right.
You would have an epic feat.
I would have an epic feat?
There's no way you wouldn't. You've
Okay.
leveled up like 4 times since you played. All it will get
So-
you is another roll.
Yeah, I'll epic feat to like pull the
not
strings of the weave together.
So you all of a sudden, like literally,
Like
Doctor
unravel.
Strange style, start to blow apart, and you pull yourself back together.
Okay, roll with a little more ambition over here. So, you did it too quick. It was
Don't
stressful.
be the number one.
3.
All you see is he bursts apart and then pulls himself back together, and like this is the visual, Montague. All you do is go like this, and what it looks like is you put your hand through water and pool. You know, like like when you're in a pool and it just kind of pools, and as it does, like a painting of like a smear of paint, reality just pools with your hand. The entire castle is gone. Everyone in the room sits in the middle field of Gerenduk, as though you just made a circle and everything disappeared and everyone is in Gerenduk.
Wait,
Cool.
does that mean Topher's dead?
everyone in this room, Topher was. Where's the cart?
Where's the cart?
The cart was in here.
You take physical form again.
Oh God.
Wait, did the beasties come too?
They're gone.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, when he first said that, I thought you meant he teleported the entire castle.
Yeah. As you look around, you have many more men than you think you grabbed. There are hundreds who are in the castle.
Does that mean Sweater Steve is also here?
They are all sitting in the middle of the field, and you see many people from Garanduk come rushing up to you. What's happened? What's going on? And they're all yelling. The people who went through the portal, you find yourself at the tallest tower of Garanduk. Safe. The portal behind you closes as David was pulled away from the circle.
I run down to.
I was about to say, do you even know that we all appeared down there?
No, but
You appeared in a tower.
But like I see the portal close, and then I hear
Nobody goes
Everybody's
up.
commotion. I'm like,
You
run down with, "Sir, stay here. You'll be safe." To Callum.
By himself.
Take this. It's dangerous to go alone.
stay a while.
I know. So I run down and start seeing people running towards like hearing the calamity, and I'll run that way.
Okay. You see you see an army in the field. What? You see Joseph. The city. What? What happened? And far away, the scepter goes completely in to the altar. In the bowl that was sitting on the altar, you see a crow, and its head snaps. Malix looks back at Paltis or Eldrix. It is done. Paltis nods. Poor Janella. Her spell could only last for so long. Queen of Crows. Let's see what they can do now. I will see you all on January 1st. The final crow is dead.
Oh no.
All right, gang. So the final season finale will be on January 1st. Bittersweet, but that's how it has to be. See you guys then.
Why is it bittersweet?
Why can't it just be
She
sweet?
just lost a city.
We saved the people and